I got my man Thomas from the Bronx. He got his channel going live. I believe BBO got his channel going live as well. K Savoy got his channel going live. I ain't a K Savoy on Facebook, but yeah, I
I don't
mean,
have no
hey,
damn channel going live, man.
it got you live. It got you
I
live.
know they got me live, but I'm not live on that shit. Hell no.
But hey,
Hey,
but yeah, as y'all come through, just drop a comment in the comment section so we can shout you out. BBO, they going on you. Big Tech said you be up here capping.
oh man,
Oh no, he said you be tripping. My bad. He said you be tripping.
oh man. Tell Big Tex to put the bottle down, man. I got this. Put the bottle down, baby boy. I got this, man. I got this.
Yeah. So
Hey, but I think
what we got
I got.
planned for the show today, we're going to do our NFL prediction because the season is upon us. Like Thomas said, next week begins the first game of the season. We got football next Thursday, the Chiefs and the Lions, and then that Sunday begins the season. So teams are cutting down. I saw that Washington already got rid of 12 people. The only notable name that we got rid of was Jared Patterson, but I already predicted that because I told y'all that Chris Rodriguez Jr., that man looked good. I had a feeling that we was going to end up getting rid of Jared
Whoa,
Patterson.
whoa, whoa! You said he looked good. Whoa, this guy. This guy here, man. Whoa. This
Man, but
guy,
yeah,
man.
I knew we was gonna get rid of Jared Patterson. So I mean, that's the only notable name so far that I see. I think we still have until Saturday to cut it down to. I think they raised it. I don't think it's 53 man no more. I think they raised the roster. I think they gave them a extra couple of players. I gotta check that to be
I don't
100% certain.
I don't think so. I think it's still 53. Because I was looking at the roster now because I wanted to see if somebody made it, and it says initial 2023 53-man roster.
Okay, so they left it. I knew they was talking about making it a bigger roster, so I guess they didn't change it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna break down these teams. We got the Commanders, we got Seattle, we got Cleveland, we got New Orleans, and we're gonna go through their schedule, and we're gonna pick what games that they're gonna win, what games that they're gonna lose, and we're gonna see what the record that we have for them at the end of the season. We might be surprised. Some teams might be higher than what we expected. Some teams might be lower than what we expected. I'm trying to wait for Southern T and G5 to come up. I mean, if they show up later, I just bring them up. But I think we're gonna be surprised this season. I think it's going to be a lot of teams. Oh, all the teams have been finalized. Well,
Oh, they have? Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I know
I
Seattle.
didn't know that either. I thought they usually give them like a week to finalize their team. So okay, if they all been finalized, or they had to be finalized by today at 4 o'clock. Okay.
Okay.
But I checked to see if it's any notable names on my squad. I haven't got any text message or anything for any notable names that got cut. But yeah, so we're gonna be surprised. I think it's gonna be some teams that's gonna surprise us. I think there's gonna be some teams that's gonna let us down that we believe that should be better than what they records say they're gonna end up being. But I mean, it is what it is. It's football. You never know who's gonna be the top of the league from year to year. Things change. You get injuries. You get new players. You get players that leave. So things change in the NFL. It's not really like the NBA. The NBA, you can have one player and they can make or break the team. With the NFL, quite a few players in order to make or break a team. But we're gonna see what happens. So I think I'm gonna start off with the New Orleans Saints. Start off with Case of Boy
Oh,
Squad.
Lord.
He said, Lord.
Man.
I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna pull up these. I'm gonna pull up the schedule, and I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna see what the NFL record looks. I mean, what their schedule looks like, and see what games we're gonna pick for them to win.
Lord, Lord, Lord. That ain't good, man. That ain't good. The Saints, man, they got rid of their kicker, man. They traded their kicker to Denver, man. That's the only good thing about their team, I think, was their damn kicker. Dang, man. Then they get rid of him, man. What the hell? Yeah, they are. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Saints they're not doing too much for me this year, man. They're not making the moves I thought they was gonna make. They got a bunch of old players, man. They kept a bunch of old players. That, to me, age is a big factor in the NFL, man. You get them young guys coming out of college, man. They just faster, quicker, you know. And the Saints, even their defensive side, they kept all old players, man. You know, instead of getting new guys. So I don't see. They got their quarterback now, but I don't see no receivers they picked up that's going to help them. They still got, you know, same receivers. You know, I mean, they're going to be better. The one that laid out, you know, got injured last year. He was out for 2 years before that. You know, he's supposed to be healthy and all that, but shit, who knows, man?
Michael Thomas.
I don't know.
Yeah, Michael Thomas is supposedly back, and you know he should be all right if healthy. But they got that kid Chris Olave. He's good, man.
Yeah, they got Chris Olave. Yeah, they got that. Yeah, from last year. I mean, he was a rookie last year. He's supposed to do better this year, but I don't know, man.
And then also, you know, if Michael Thomas, he doesn't have to be Michael Thomas of like 4 years ago, but anywhere close to that, you got a good 1-2 right there. And they're saying that this guy Jimmy Graham looked great. Like he just came out of nowhere. Like I suppose he's back with them, and he's looking like really good over there. So, and then Carr's looked okay. I mean, I think Carr's gonna have a good year.
I think he might have a good year.
The dome, you know, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be, you know, discouraged with the Saints just yet, especially in that division. I think the Saints, you know, they have a good shot. Their defense is still solid. Yes, they got older, but you know, they're still a solid defense. They never, you know, and they signed. Didn't they bring over Williams from Detroit?
Yeah, Williams, but he's not a he's a goal line running back. Him,
and he gets in the end zone though. You know, so imagine him with Hill. You know, they use Hill in different.
Yeah, but look at last year. How many times New Orleans was in the red zone?
Well, that's why they got
that goal line. You know,
and that's why the addition of Williams helps. So I mean,
they got to get there to use Williams.
Well, we'll see.
I hope they do better, man, than what they did last year. Believe me, I do. I hope so.
I think they're going to be better than what they were last year. I think your, you know, I think your expectations will be met and maybe a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't pick them winning the South though. I really don't. I think Atlanta got a better team than they got. Atlanta's got a quarterback issue, but I think they got a better team than New Orleans.
Yeah, got. Atlanta. It seems to be, you know. All
right, can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me share this. Let me share this. All right, there we go. Let me take this off.
They play Kansas City week 1. Oh
no. No, I don't think y'all. No, that was. I don't think y'all played. No, that was preseason.
Oh, that's preseason. Okay, I got you. Preseason.
I'm about to say, hold on, y'all ain't playing no Kansas City week 1. All right, y'all first game is the Titans. Y'all first game is against the Titans.
Where? At home?
They're at home. Yep, they're at home.
It's a winnable game. That's winnable.
That's a winnable game. Yeah, that's a winnable game against Tennessee. Yeah, that's winnable. Yeah.
All right, let me go to Thomas. Who you got a win or a loss for the Saints against the Titans?
I like the Saints at home. I think because the Saints are at home, I take the Saints to beat the Titans.
Okay. BBO, what you got for the Saints against the Titans?
Oh man, the Titans will step a mud hole in them boys, man. They're gonna step a mud because they got something to prove.
Oh, he cut off.
Yeah, he cut off.
So the Saints got something to prove.
No, can you hear me though?
Yeah, no.
No, what I said is that the Titans got something to prove this year, man. They lost the Super Bowl champion the last couple of years, man. They gotta win the championship now. So they're gonna go in there, man, with their head on fire, man. They're gonna.
All right, so you got them winning that.
Hey, matter of fact, I mean, I got Titans winning that game.
You got Titans winning, so you got.
Oh yeah, it's a winnable game for New Orleans, but I don't see them winning it.
Yo, BBO, you got that Little Rascal service, man. What's wrong with you?
Hold on, man. I'm
be able to get rid of that Boost
Hey,
Mobile,
I'm like
man.
you, man. I'm gonna load you. Hey, man, I'm trying to get
What
the
you
yard.
got? You got a win or a loss for the Saints against Tennessee.
You talking about me?
Oh,
Yeah, you BBO.
Oh yeah, I got the Titans. I got the Saints losing that one.
Okay, so the Saints. So Thomas is the only one that got the Saints winning. me, BBO, and Case Boy picked the Saints losing that one. Thomas the only one got them winning. All right, we're gonna go to Carolina Panthers. They playing at Carolina. Is that a win or a loss for the Saints?
they're gonna lose, man.
That's 2 losses for Case Boy.
Yeah, start off the season 2 losses, man.
What you got,
they gonna
Tom?
I'll take the home team in this one because we don't know much how the season's going to play out. So I'll take the safe. I'll take Carolina.
All right, BBO, who you got? Carolina or Saints?
I got the Saints winning that one.
You got Carolina?
No, I got the Saints winning that one.
Oh, you got the Saints winning. Okay.
Yeah.
So you and Thomas both got them 1-1. Me and Casey Boy got them 0-2. Week 3 they playing against Green Bay. Green Bay got a new quarterback. They that's pretty much all they got.
I got the Saints winning that one, man.
They still got the running back and Aaron Jones and Christian Watson.
Yeah, they still got the running back. You got the Saints winning, Casey Boy?
I got the Saints winning against Green Bay. Yeah.
Okay. So Casey Boy got them winning. BBO, you got Green Bay or the Saints?
I got the Saints winning that one as well.
Okay, so that's all right.
Green Bay's a shambles.
Yeah. I'm going to take the Saints. I think they'll be too physical for them.
You going to take the Saints?
Yep.
All right. Who the Saints got as their quarterback?
They're going to go with Carr.
Carr.
Oh, they got Carr. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints. He's a little more. He's a veteran. I trust him a little bit, a tad bit more than Love. So I got Saints 1-2. Case of Boy got them 1-2, and you and Thomas and BBO got them 2-1. All right. The next game is Tampa Bay
in New Orleans.
Yep, they in New Orleans. So you got Tampa Bay or or the Saints?
I got the Saints.
Okay, Thomas.
The Saints, and all of a sudden we're looking at 3-1 Saints. And Case of Boy's like, "Go Saints, go."
BBO, who you got? Saints or Tampa Bay? What's going on, Just Do? What's going on, Skywalker?
Just Do boxing was good, brother.
Oh, BBO dropped off.
Skywalker.
He dropped off.
It was good, Skywalker.
Skywalker, Just Do, what's up?
Let me know if y'all see Just Do pop. I mean, if y'all see BBO pop back in, he dropped off. Because I split my screen. So we'll come back to BBO for the Tampa Bay and the Saints. You got the Saints at New England. Case of Oregon, who you got?
Good Lord, that's a tough one there, man. I'm gonna say New England, man.
Okay. All right, Thomas.
Saints looking good on this easy schedule, man. I got the Saints.
Oh wow, you got the Saints 4-1.
Yeah, you got the Saints, man. You got the Saints going to Super Bowl. Damn it, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with New England. So me and Case Boy got the Saints at 2-3, and right now Thomas got them 4-1 right now.
Damn it, boy.
I
hope this shit comes true.
All right, now we're going to Houston. Saints is playing in Houston.
Man, Houston always messes up New Orleans, man. Ever since I was a kid, we couldn't beat Houston, man. Damn. But I'm gonna take New Orleans on that one, man.
All right. So you got New Orleans. What you got, Thomas? All right.
Man, can I really make them 5-1 on this easy schedule?
All right.
But you know what?
I just heard BBO
The Texans
pop in.
gonna
Hold
win
on
some
1 second.
games. The Texans gonna win some games. And I feel like the week before the Patriots a physical game at New England, then they're still traveling again. I'll take Houston.
All right. BBO, I think you missed out on Tampa Bay versus Saints. Who you got? You got them winning or losing?
I got the Saints winning out of one again. I think the Saints gonna go on a run early on.
Easy schedule, yeah.
They're playing in New Orleans
let me
too.
see.
The Tampa game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me see if I got any, if I missed another game. You got and against New England. Who you got against New England? Tampa Bay. Saints or New England?
At New England.
I got the Saints again on that one. I think they're gonna make a
Oh
run. On
damn! Both of y'all had the Saints 4-1.
Wow.
You and Thomas got them 4-1.
Yeah, they're gonna make a run.
So okay, so Thomas, did you pick? You didn't pick yet. Casavoy picked the Saints to win against the Houston Texans. Thomas, who you got against Houston?
I picked the Texans because it looks,
Okay,
they're on the road 2 games in a row.
All right. BBO, who you got? Texans or Saints?
I got the Texans on that one.
Okay. I got damn.
I put Saints on that one too.
Either way, the Saints looking good in this easy schedule.
They playing in Houston. I'm gonna go with David Carr on this one. So so far it's still like BBO and Thomas is picking the same thing, and me and Casavoy picking the same thing. Me and Casavoy got them 3-3, and Thomas and BBO got them 4-2. All right, Jacksonville. I already know what everybody gonna say with this one. Jacksonville
They're playing
Saints.
in New Orleans. They're playing in New Orleans, but I'm gonna go with Jacksonville, man.
All right, Jacksonville. All right, Thomas.
Jaguars. Yeah.
BBO.
I got the Saints in that one. I think they're gonna win it because they're at home.
Woo.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're at home.
I got Jaguars in that one. Okay. We finally had somebody switch up. All right. The Colts. And y'all going back and forth. Y'all ain't got no constant home stay.
They moved on. Damn, man. At the Colts, man, I'm gonna take the Saints.
Okay. All right. So you got them
Colts
4-4
impressed
at
me,
this.
man.
You got them 4-4 at this point. Thomas, who you got?
Saints.
All right. BBO.
I got the Saints as well.
All right. I got the Saints.
Yeah, the Colts gonna be horrible, man.
Yeah, because they messing me up because they don't have Jonathan Taylor right now. All right. Chicago Bears. Case of order.
They're playing in New Orleans.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they're playing in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, boy. I'm gonna go with the Bears, man. I think the Bears better than the Saints, man.
All right, Thomas.
Bears. I think the Bears match up well against them. Their defense is the Bears' defense is going to be really good this year.
BBO.
You got to be smoking, man. The Bears about to get smacked.
You got the Bears losing?
Yeah, the Bears are losing. They're about to get smacked, man.
I got the Bears winning this one.
You know the Bears improved defensively, right?
No, the quarterback like to turn the ball over, though, right?
Yeah, that is true.
he like to call and turn it over.
All right, we're gonna go to Minnesota. They playing at Minnesota.
Oh, Vikings.
Lord. The Vikings, man.
Yeah.
Vikings. All right, Thomas.
Vikings.
All right, BBO.
Vikings.
All right, and I got the Vikings as well.
I was just told today that Madison is the sleeper of the year.
All right.
That's what I was told today.
We got
Man,
they got a
we
bye
don't
week.
do 2 games in a row at home, man. All this year, what the hell's the deal?
I don't know. Y'all got a bye week on week 11, and then y'all come back and y'all play against Atlanta Falcons.
We're at in Atlanta or
Yeah, they're at Atlanta.
woo. You know what? I'm gonna take the Saints on this one just for the hell of it, man.
Okay.
Saints always upset them at home at over here, man. That's my
All
two
right.
teams, man. Saints and Falcons, because I live right here with Atlanta, you know.
Thomas, what you got?
I'm taking Atlanta.
Oh,
This is the New Orleans slide right now.
BVO.
I'm gonna sound like a robot on mine, I think, but I think it's gonna be the Saints.
You said the Saints?
Yeah, I got the Saints against Atlanta.
Wow.
Wow, you got the Saints better than me.
Wow. I
I
got
think the Saints too.
I got
Shit.
Atlanta. No, I'm saying wild with BVO, the record that he got the Saints right now. We at week 12. They had a bye week 11. Savoy got the Saints at 5-6. I got them at 4-7. Thomas got them at 5-6. BVO got the Saints at 8-3.
Damn it, BVO.
We're gonna go
I hope this
to.
shit comes true for my team, man.
All right, we got Detroit week 13 in New Orleans.
I think the Saints gonna get them right there, man.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the home team right there for that game.
All right, Thomas, what you got?
I'm gonna pick the Saints because now they're gonna wake up. They're gonna get a game after losing 3 in a row. Because I just picked them to lose 3 in a row. So I got the Saints at home.
All right, BBO.
The Lions.
Okay.
Is that the Thanksgiving game?
No,
that's December. That's December.
That's December 3rd.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
I got the Lions. They ain't beating no goddamn Detroit. I don't know what y'all supposed to. They ain't beating no goddamn Detroit.
Detroit done lost their damn running back, man. That running back gonna show out on their ass, man.
All
Yeah,
right,
but Detroit got a good running back.
Y'all got your first back-to-back home games. Y'all play Detroit at home, and then y'all turn around and y'all play Carolina at home. Carolina, the second game against Carolina.
All right, so I gave the Panthers the first game because they were playing at Carolina. This one I'm gonna take the Saints, man, at home.
All right.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Saints.
All right. Saints. All right, BBO.
I'm going with Carolina.
All right. I'm going with. I'm gonna go with Carolina. I don't think the Saints beating Carolina. I think Carolina gonna sweep them. Y'all got the New York Giants week 15.
Yeah, at home again. Damn, we got 3 home games in a row.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna take Giants, man. Dang, yeah, that's not the Saints winning streak right there. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Smurfs too. The Smurfs beating the Saints.
You said you're gonna go with the Giants?
Yeah, the Smurfs.
Yeah, Giants are way too good, man.
They're not way too good. The Giants are gonna win like 7 games this year.
BBO, who you got?
I got the Giants.
All right. I got the Giants as well. All right. We're going to go to week 16 against the Los Angeles Rams.
Where they playing at?
LA.
In LA?
Yep.
Rams don't impress me too much right now, man. I think New Orleans gonna get them away. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go New Orleans.
Wow. Okay. Thomas.
Saints.
You only say that because you want the LA to lose.
Absolutely.
BBO.
LA's gonna be bad this year.
Hey, I think the Rams gonna.
Yeah. I'm going with the Rams as well. Damn. All right. Week 17, you playing in Tampa Bay.
Yep, I picked the Saints to beat Tampa Bay away at home, and I'm gonna take them to beat them on the road too. They're gonna get their revenge back from last year, man. They're gonna sweep them this year. Saints.
All right, Thomas.
Yeah, the Saints.
All right, BBO.
I think it's gonna be the Saints as well.
Okay, I got the Saints in this one too. So that was the last game of the season.
You sure?
Oh,
No,
no.
18
To be announced is Atlanta.
to be determined. Why is it to be determined all the time?
What? To be announced would be Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You got 18 games this week. I mean,
Yeah,
you
we got 18
17
games. Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
forgot
that'd be
18.
at
Atlanta.
home. Atlanta Falcons at home. And I had the
Who-
Falcons. I picked the Saints to beat them in Atlanta. I picked the Saints to win. So this one here in New Orleans, I think no, I'm gonna give it to Atlanta on this one.
All right, Thomas.
I'm gonna pick Atlanta too. This is probably gonna be for a wild card or maybe the division. Who knows?
Yeah.
This will be a big game.
BBO.
Got Atlanta winning this one, and probably the Saints sneaking into the playoffs on a wild card.
I got the Saints winning this game. So the ending record for the New Orleans Saints, I have them at 6-10. No, I'm sorry, 6-11. I got them 6-11. Thomas got them 9-8. BBO got them 11-6, and K Savoy got them 9-8. God damn, BBO, you think them niggas gonna be 11-6?
You got them winning the Super Bowl. Shit. Damn it, man.
No,
Hell
I
yeah.
just think with the upgraded car, I mean, in that defense, in that dome, I mean, those dudes are like hell.
Defense is old, man. I'm telling you, them defensive players are old, man.
God
Oh,
damn, let me go
counts,
to.
they would've-
They ain't gonna be able to put up them numbers like they normally put up, man. They're getting older, man, every year.
Let me go to the next team.
That's
The
a good
next
point,
team we're
Casey
going to
Boy.
do
Because
is
their defense is good, but they are getting older. You're absolutely right. That's the only wild card. That's just the thing with the Saints is that those first 5-6 games are all winnable games.
See, I can't believe you saying that, Tom. You the same dude that told me to be excited about Bobby Wagner. What's left of him coming back to Seattle? So
Bobby Wagner was starting the Browns right now.
that ain't saying much.
But don't talk. Bobby Wagner's an all-pro, baby. What you talking about?
When was last
First
time he
ballot
was
Hall of
All-Pro?
Famer. He's a first
You
ballot
seen how
Hall
the
of
coach
Famer.
went over there and got that kicker, man. Shit.
all right. We're gonna go to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Probably better off saying the Cavaliers.
The first game is against the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm gonna start off
In
with
Cleveland.
BBO.
In Cleveland. Yeah.
That's his team. They're in Cleveland against the Cincinnati Bengals. This is your team, so I'm gonna start off with you. How you got them? This
I'm
game.
the winner. With no Joe Burrow, we're gonna win that one. There's no Joe Burrow.
So you got Cleveland winning this one. All right, Thomas, who you got winning this?
I think BVO is going to want to be my friend after we go through all these games. But I'm definitely picking the Browns here, even if Joe Burrow plays. This is a big game for Cleveland. The opening game, they're at home. They're going to be. I mean, I think the Browns are going to win easily, just like last year when the Steelers beat the Bengals that first game. I think the Browns are going to beat the Bengals week 1.
All right, K Savoy, who you got?
I'm going with Bengals, man. I'm going with the Bengals.
I already knew that. I knew he was going to
He got 3 teams. He got the Saints, the Falcons, and Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. Yeah.
I'm trying to see. This is tricky because I don't know if Joe Burrows is going to play.
He's gonna play, man. He's gonna play.
Case
I
of
mean,
boy got
even-
the
He was out there in the last preseason game, man. They seen him out there. He was punting the ball, just playing around, punting the ball on the field, running, doing high steps, running. Man, that
Even
leg's
if he
fine,
play,
dude. That leg is
I
fine.
don't know how good he's gonna be. I'm gonna go with the Bengals just because I think that they might pull it off. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I think Joe Burrows might be good enough to pull it off against Cleveland. We're gonna go with Cleveland versus Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. BBO, what you got?
We're gonna find a way to lose that game.
Y'all winning this one too?
No, so we're gonna find a way to lose that game.
He
Oh,
said
yeah,
find a way to lose. Spoken
Thomas,
like a
Thomas,
true
what you
Browns fan. I got the Browns again.
You got the Browns? Okay.
Yeah.
I got Steelers, man. I got the
BVO's gonna
Steelers.
be my best friend now.
You got the Steelers?
Yep.
I was gonna say I was thinking about saying the Steelers because Pickett looked good in preseason. He been
Najee Harris look good too, man.
Yeah, they've been looking like they got the chemistry down pat right now. I just don't know. This is his second year. I'm gonna give Cleveland a benefit of doubt and go with Cleveland in this one. So we got Cleveland versus Tennessee in Cleveland. BBO.
I'll go to losing that game.
Oh
Damn.
wow. Okay.
You a Titans fan on the low?
No, man, I'm telling you, if you see how they played last year, man, they just if Mike produces a few things, as y'all gonna know, that's my Super Bowl pick. It's the Titans.
Okay. Okay. Thomas, who you got? Titans or Cleveland?
I got the Browns at home.
Wow.
Yep, I got the Browns.
Oh, okay. I got Tennessee. Baltimore in Cleveland.
We got them boys. We gonna kill them.
Man, y'all, you smoking something. Baltimore gonna bust that.
When the last time Lamar Jackson played, D-Free?
It don't matter when the last time he played. He gonna play good against y'all. Thomas, who y'all got?
I think this is going to be a good game. I think the Browns. I have them so far 3-0, and I think they lose in a close game. I think they find a way to lose in the fourth quarter. I'll take the Ravens.
All right.
I'm going with the Ravens also, man.
You already know I'm going with the Ravens. All right. Let me see. They got a bye week 5, and then they come back against San Francisco.
Woo!
I think we beat Brock Purdy.
Okay. Thomas.
The dog pound, baby. Let's go Browns. It doesn't have anything to do with how much I hate the 49ers.
Yes, it does. It has everything to do with that. It has everything to do with that. Who you got, Casey Boy?
49ers, man. Good God Almighty.
Who was the 49ers quarterback?
Purdy.
Oh, they got Purdy. That man, he can play. Their defense is good, and they just traded Trey Lance. I think they got a lot of faith in Purdy. They just traded Trey Lance. I'm gonna go with San Fran.
I'm surprised they traded him for a hot bag of Funyuns, man. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. You got the Indianapolis Colts. I pretty much know what everybody's gonna say on this one.
The Browns, man. Everybody.
Yeah. Browns are looking good right now, BVO.
Hey, as long as we don't make the mental mistakes, I think we got it.
Yeah, if you go according to the Thomas record, they look good. Not according to mine.
All good things come to an end. Right about here.
Yeah, my record, Browns ain't doing too good, man. They're 2-4 right now, according to my record.
Mine too. All right, now what they I got the Browns over Seattle.
Holy shit!
Seattle, man. Seattle. They got who they got a guy named Geno Smith, I think. Yeah, we gonna kill them.
Who did better last year, Geno Smith or Watson?
I think Watson was on the sideline all year.
It don't matter. I'm just saying. I mean, your boy needs to do something. And even though I did pick them, to win 5 games already.
Whoa. You gotta clean that language up, man. You gotta clean that
Who you got, Thomas? Who you got?
Who you think? Is a horse a horse? Of course. I got the Seahawks.
Who you got?
In Seattle?
I got Seattle at Seattle, man.
In Seattle too? Don't disrespect us.
I got Seattle as well. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna I don't know if they're gonna beat them. You got Arizona Cardinals in Cleveland.
Easy win, easy work.
Cleveland gonna pick up their third win of the year, man.
Okay.
The Cardinals are going to be competing for that number 1 pick this year. I think I got the Browns.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Browns on this one as well. Cardinals look like they in rebuild mode already.
Yeah.
And then y'all go back to Baltimore.
We gonna lose that game coming back after winning.
All right, Thomas.
Baltimore with the sweep.
Case Avoid.
Ravens, man.
It's a divisional game. I'm gonna give it to the Browns this game. I'm gonna give it to the Browns. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Browns this game. I'm gonna give it to them. Pittsburgh. Dang, you got back-to-back divisional games. Oh shit! Y'all playing in Cleveland. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I'm going with the Ravens, and that's when I'm going with the Browns and against the Pittsburgh. I'm going with the Browns against Pittsburgh.
I second that. I got the Browns against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, me too. Browns beating Pittsburgh at home. Yeah.
Who you got, BBO, against Pittsburgh? Oh, he cut out a little bit. I think.
Yeah, he's muted.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say he picked the Browns to beat Pittsburgh the second time around.
Yeah, we're gonna beat Pittsburgh.
Okay. All right, now you got the Denver Broncos in Denver, Mile High.
Oh, we're gonna beat them easy. Easy work.
Okay. Thomas?
Late November in Denver. I think this might be a letdown game. I'm gonna take the Broncos.
Broncos. Is that Thanksgiving? No, that's Sunday. I'm about to say, is that Thanksgiving? That's Sunday. Case of Boy, who you got?
Broncos. I got Cleveland, man. Cleveland beating Denver, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cleveland against Denver. I'm not too confident in Denver right now. The Rams in LA.
That might be a loss for sure.
Okay.
The Rams are not going to be good this year, man. The Rams, they're not going to be
Aaron
good.
Donald was coming back.
Who?
Aaron Donald. I heard he was coming back.
Still, they're not going to be that good, in my opinion.
Who you got, Thomas? Who you got?
I got the Browns.
Okay. Case of Boy.
I got the Browns over the Rams. Yep.
I got the Rams over the Browns. All right. Jacksonville in Cleveland.
Easy win.
Ooh.
You say easy win?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jacksonville, that was a flash in the pan. That's not really them.
All right, Thomas.
I got Cleveland.
Wow. Case of
I got the Jags, man. I got the Jags.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jags as well. All right, and then we got Chicago Bears to be determined the time.
We probably dropped 50 on them.
All right. Thomas.
This will be a close game. I think I got the Browns. This is late in the season. We don't really know how the Bears are going to do. I think the Bears are going to be better, but it's all on fields because I like their defense.
You said you got the who?
I got the Browns in a close game, but I do. Late in the season, it's going to be. I don't know how this Bears team is going to look in a weak division. So
I got the Browns as well.
Yeah, me too. I got Cleveland on this one.
Yeah. All right. So week 16, you playing against Houston in Houston.
That's a big game.
Browns.
Thomas.
That's a big game. It doesn't matter if it's the Texans. It's at the place where Watson played at, and he's going in Houston. Yeah. And Houston might be trying to play spoiler. But I'm going to take the Browns in a close game.
Case of Boy.
Cleveland, man. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go with Cleveland as well. And then we got week 17, the Jets versus Cleveland.
I think that's going to be a firefight, but I see us sneaking that out. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to disappoint everybody in New York this year.
Thomas.
I'm gonna take the Jets because the Jets seem to always play the Browns. They always play like close games. I got the Jets.
I got the Jets also, man.
I got the Jets as well. All right.
One
In
more.
the last game, we got Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah, we own the Bengals. I don't know if y'all watch. We own the Bengals, so we're going to beat them again, sweep them.
Thomas.
That's a tough game. It all depends who needs what. That's tough. I'm going to take the Bengals here. I think the Browns become the Browns when it matters.
Casey Boy.
They're playing at the Bengals, man. Yeah, the Bengals going to kill them, man.
He said kill them. Wow.
I
Man,
got
that's
the
Falta
Bengals as
de
well.
respeto right there.
I got the Bengals as well. So, according to the record, I have them at 7-10.
God damn.
Thomas got them at 11-6. BBO got them 12-5. And Casey Boy got them 7-10.
Wow.
Well,
I'm
all right.
gonna use the bathroom real quick. Y'all go ahead, Chop. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Sounds about right there. 7-10.
I like the Browns this year, man. I think Watson's going to be good. I know he looked a little shaky in preseason, but I think that first game is going to be big. I think they're going to beat the Bengals. I think they're going to beat them up too. I
don't
really
think they're
do.
going to use that running back like they should, man, this year because of Watson, man.
I
That's
don't
the
know.
only thing that disappoints me right there.
Well, Watson said that he understands it's Nick Chubb's team. He said that, so.
Yeah. He says that. Watch what's fat.
I like the addition they got. The guy that was on the Jets, he's over there now. He's good.
Yeah.
Who's the receiver? The receiver from the Jets. Shit, that he was crying.
But the Browns got. I mean, they got. They picked up that rookie this year. Man, was the best receiver in college last year. Man, a Tennessee receiver. Man, he got hurt the last game, but now he's better. But they got him, man, and they got Ahmad St. Brown. He's still over there. He's gonna show out. He's gonna do his shit.
They still got Cooper and but who's the receiver that was from the Jets? He's good, man. He just sat out a lot of games because he had a problem with the coach. Holy shit! I was just talking about him the other day. Holy shit!
What y'all talking about?
Who's the receiver on the Jets that went to the Browns?
Oh, you talking about Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore. Yeah, he's good. He didn't play a lot of games last year because he sat out. He didn't even show up to the games, remember? So, the Browns got some good receivers. Cooper. I mean,
yeah, Ahmad St. Brown. They got some good receivers, man. Yeah.
I have the Bengals.
They got one of the best running backs in the game too.
What's going on, Quick? Appreciate you coming through.
Quick, good evening.
Cash Money, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. We're going over these games. I was trying to get G5 up here quickly so he could do the Dallas Cowboys season. All right, so we're gonna go to the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks. The first game they playing against the Rams in Seattle.
Really? Come on.
Who you got? Thomas.
Come on.
I know who you got.
You got Seattle, baby.
BBO, who you got?
I think he's muted.
Oh, you muted. Casey Boy, who you got? Seattle or the Rams?
Seattle, man. Cooper Kupp ain't gonna be playing. Cooper Kupp ain't starting the season with the Rams.
Oh, Cooper Kupp not playing? He out
right now, man.
I don't know. I think
Kupp's
he's
injured right now, man.
Yeah, he's always hurt.
I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'm gonna go with Seattle on this one. BBO.
He said he'll be right back.
Okay, I'll come back to him. Then you got Detroit at Detroit. Who you got?
It's hard for me to pick against my team in any game. This might be the game, because Detroit probably lose week 1 so they have to have a must-win at home. They probably lose. They get an extra couple of days playing Thursday. I'll pick Detroit.
You going with Detroit? Okay.
Yeah.
Case Savoy.
I'm going with Detroit too, man. At Detroit, yeah.
I'm going with Seattle.
Thank you.
I don't.
The only reason is because they're gonna have a couple extra days, and they'll probably lose to the Chiefs the first week, that Thursday. So this is it might be a must.
They're gonna get annihilated. They're gonna get. I'm telling you, the Detroit gonna go back down to earth. They got rid of all their running backs.
I know it.
They're relying on the rookie.
Yeah, I can't pick you when you relying on a rookie and the rookie never played in the league. I can see if he played 1 year and you had him as the third string, and then you got rid of the other two, but you ain't never played the man.
Yeah.
So I can't depend on that. Okay, we got Seattle at the Panthers.
At Seattle, Carolina always plays Seattle tough. Like they always either beat us or it's a very close game. But I'm going Seattle at home.
All right, Case Avoid.
I think that rookie quarterback, man, gonna tear up Seattle's ass, man.
Oh wow. I'm gonna go with Seattle just because I don't know what the Panthers quarterback gonna look like. All right, we got the Giants at Seattle. The Seattle at the Giants.
Monday night game. Yep. I may go to this game. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Seattle is undefeated at the new MetLife Stadium since the Super Bowl year. That was the year they first played at the new stadium. They won the Super Bowl, obviously, and they won the regular season game. I was there for that. Seattle's beating the Jets, Giants, whoever they played at that stadium, they have won, and it will continue this Monday night. Seattle.
Oh. Case Avoid.
Man, that's a tough one there, boy. Son of a bitch. At New York, man. I'm gonna go with New York, man. I'm gonna go with the Giants on this one.
Yeah, I'm feeling like Case Avoid. I think they're gonna break that streak. I'm going with the Giants.
It's at New Jersey. It's not in New York.
Well, it's still a prime time Monday night game, man.
They're gonna break the streak. They're going with the Giants. Y'all got a bye week 5, and then week 6 y'all come back against the Bengals in Cincinnati.
We're gonna beat their ass.
Case Avoid.
Bengals, you know. Yeah, at Bengals. In Cincinnati, hell no.
Them receivers are going to be on lock with our corners. Woo! We're going to shut them down with our corners.
It's going to be a Joe Burrows and Chase fucking night, man. They're going to
I'm gonna go with the Bengals as well.
We're going to see Witherspoon. We're going to see how good he really is.
Arizona versus Seattle. At Seattle.
It's an easy win.
It's a divisional game.
Yep. Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going with Seattle.
Arizona's a bad team, man.
Yeah, they bad.
I'm gonna go with Seattle. I don't know Seattle gonna be battling for the worst record in the league, I believe.
Yeah. They're gonna be worse than Houston, man. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Arizona? I think you said Seattle.
I know Arizona.
I'm sorry. I mean Arizona. My bad. Okay, we got Seattle versus the Browns in Seattle.
I already picked Seattle when we went over the Browns. No change here.
All right. I don't even remember who I picked.
I'm going to go with Seattle also, man. Shit, I picked the Seattle to win that game against the Browns. Yeah. So I'm going with Seattle.
Did I pick?
I think you picked Seattle. I think you picked Seattle.
I think I did say Seattle. I'm going to go with Seattle. At the Ravens.
Flying across again to the East Coast, West Coast. And it's not a night game. It's a daytime game, it looks like. So I guess the Ravens will beat us. I got the Ravens. It's always tough.
I'm going with the Ravens, man.
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens as well.
Seattle's one of the teams that travel the most when they have to play.
Seattle versus the Commanders.
Oh, this is an easy game.
And we calling this game.
Well, who do you think I'm picking? It's in Seattle.
I knew you was a smart man. You picking the Commanders. I knew
it's in Seattle, so
I knew you was
You
smart.
know,
You picking
travel back.
Washington. You picking Washington. I knew it. I knew you picking Washington. You already know what I'm picking. So, Case of Boy, who you going with? Washington or
Man,
Seattle?
I hate the Washington. I hate Washington bad, man. But I'm gonna pick them to win this game.
It sounds like you hate me, Case Avoid, because there's no logic in you picking Seattle to lose to the Giants and the Commanders.
All right, we got the back. They back to their division. They're going against the Rams at LA.
Seattle.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Rams on that time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams as well in this one. I think I picked Seattle to win the first one. I think I'm gonna go with the Rams this one. And then you got a back-to-back divisional game. You playing against San Fran in Seattle.
This is tough because at first, when I first looked at it, I picked us to lose but win at San Fran. But I think they win this game. I think they beat them in San Francisco in a dogfight.
So you picking Seattle? You picking San Fran?
I'm picking Seattle to win this one.
All right, okay.
I'm picking 49ers, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 49ers as well. All right, and then you got the Dallas Cowboys Thursday night Thanksgiving.
Woo!
I'm picking. I got to look again to see who the Cowboys play that weekend. But I'm picking just because we're playing. This is the tough schedule for Seattle. So they play San Fran, right? Then they go Thursday, meaning they got 3 games in 11 days, right? So
Yep.
I'm picking. I got to pick. They got to travel to Dallas. This is why I pick Seattle at home. I think it's a must-win at home, being with the schedule, and then the short rest. I guess Dallas would probably win that game. So this is
I got
okay.
the Cowboys also at Dallas. Yeah.
All right, then you got San Fran at San Fran.
So San Fran, we're definitely splitting with San Fran this year at the least. So I think that's when they win that game.
I'm going 49ers. I think they're gonna sweep y'all.
I'm kind of with Thomas. I think they're going to split. I think because they lose Thursday night, they're going to bounce back and win. I'm gonna get this to Seattle.
Yeah. Originally, I had it the way you just did it. I had them losing but then winning.
Yeah. And then y'all go and play against Philadelphia. Yeah, they gotta win because that'll be 3 games in a row if they don't win against.
But they're gonna beat Philly. They own Philly. So if you look at the history with them and Philly, they own them. And it's in Seattle. I like Seattle to beat Philly.
Hey, Savoy.
I'm going to Eagles, man.
All right.
Philly hasn't beat Seattle in like almost 20 years.
Yeah, that is true. They haven't beat Seattle in Seattle.
Even when Philly was good. So think about that. The year Philly won the Super Bowl, Seattle beat them also. So they
always
own
this
them.
year, though, man.
Huh? No, the year they won the Super Bowl, not last year. The year they won the Super Bowl, Seattle beat them.
Yeah, they did. They revamped their team. On paper, they look like they're much better.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they're much better on paper. Yeah, I'm gonna go with history because they can't seem to win in Seattle. I'm gonna go with history.
Yeah, I mean, and then these are the toughest games because we don't know how the season's playing out. We don't know injuries. So
yeah, you don't know injuries. Well,
you
it's week 14 now. You don't know what's gonna happen.
You come right back and you at the
Seattle might be on their 3rd string quarterback by then.
Yeah, you at the Titans.
Oh, that's a win.
That's a win
for Seattle. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna take Seattle on that one too, man. Shit.
Yeah, I might go with Seattle with this one. And then come down. Pittsburgh.
Fuck the Steelers. You notice I have not picked the Steelers in any game yet. I hate them. Seattle will beat them in Seattle.
Okay.
They playing in Seattle?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh in Seattle. It's the first time this year y'all faced them?
That's the only time.
Only time we play. We only played them like once every 4 years, unless unless they're the extra AFC team, because with the 17 game, you play one more
I'm on
extra.
Pittsburgh on that one, man.
Yeah, you play one more extra other conference team depending on position. So I think that did Pittsburgh finish second place in the division last year?
No, they was
I think
third place. They was third place.
So it was Baltimore. Who was second?
It was Cincinnati, then Baltimore.
Okay, so then I don't know how we ended up playing Pittsburgh. I thought it's weird. I don't know how they rotate that extra game.
Y'all playing that division. Y'all playing against that division.
Oh, this that division. All right, so I wonder who's the
Y'all playing against that division because y'all play Cincinnati. Y'all play.
Yeah, you're right. So then who's the fifth game? All right, all right.
The first game I believe y'all playing against is the Browns. That's the first game in that division.
Yeah. So that's 4 because usually the schedule changed because of the extra game. So it's always it's a fifth game against the other conference, but I don't know who the other team is. Oh, Titans is the fifth game. Forget
Yeah.
All right.
So you Casey, who you got?
I got Pittsburgh, man.
Okay, I got Pittsburgh as well. And then we got Arizona.
Seattle.
Seattle, man.
Yeah, we all picked Seattle. So according to my record, I got Seattle at 8-9. Thomas got them at 13-4. Casey Boy got them at 7-10.
They'll probably lose to Philly and make it 12-5, or maybe but 13. That's a lot of wins. I mean, like I said, anything can happen, right? You figure they'll lose to a team they're not supposed to be.
Yeah, I got them at 7-10, but they possibly go 9. They could probably go 9, win 9.
They could possibly the Giant game is going to be a tough game. Like they might break the season, so that could be a game. You figure they're going to lose to a team I didn't think they're going to lose to. Like Carolina always plays us tough, so. Because I think Seattle's going to win at least 10 games, maybe 11. 13's high, but it's hard for me to pick against them, right? Because I'm a fan each game because I could see them winning, but me seeing it and that happening is two different things.
So we come down to my team.
Imagine this.
We come down to my team.
Marky Dan wants a link.
Y'all gonna win week 1 for sure. Arizona, goddamn.
I see a loss.
Oh shit! Right on cue. Then he muted. BBO's a hater.
Welcome to DC. Marky Dan said he want the link.
Yeah.
All right, hold on 1 second. Welcome to DC.
Jake Bobo. He made the team.
Oh man, I ain't been looking at the link, the chat, man. Damn.
This guy balled out preseason.
All right. Let's get on this daggone Super Bowl run. Let's get on this Super Bowl run.
Shit. You talking about his Madden league?
Let's go. Let's get on. What? Oh, obviously you didn't hear. You didn't hear it. Let me run it back for you. Let me run it back for you one more time.
Oh, Hitchens is in the Bronx gym.
Oh, welcome to DC. Let me see if he popped up here yet. Nah, he hasn't popped up yet.
BBO got to catch up on the Seattle.
Yeah, he got to catch. I'm about to run him down. I'm about to run him
back to him. Yeah.
Right. While I'm waiting on Marky Dan to get up here, let me run it back.
I got to hear what BBO got to say about Seattle, man.
All right, yeah.
We don't have to hear shit from BVO. He's a hater. After I picked the Browns to win like 13 games. This guy, man.
All right, BBO. You back, BBO?
I'm here.
All right, we got Seattle versus the Rams in Seattle. Who you got?
I got Seattle.
All right, then we got Seattle at Detroit.
I got Detroit.
All right, and then we got the Carolina Panthers at Seattle.
Oh, Seattle wins that by blowout.
Thank
So
you.
who?
Damn it.
They went that by blowout.
We got Seattle at New York Giants.
I would go with the Giants.
All right. They got a bye week, and then they playing at Cincinnati.
Oh, they gonna go in there and handle business.
You got them beating the Bengals.
Yeah, they beating the Bengals.
Then they playing against Arizona.
Oh, they beat Arizona as well.
All right. And then they playing Cleveland.
Oh, they lose probably by double digits.
then they playing at Baltimore.
They beat Baltimore in Baltimore, I think. Especially after that tough loss in Cleveland, they're gonna beat them.
All right. Then they playing against Washington.
Washington beats them.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Rams. They playing at LA.
Oh, they beat the Rams.
Then they playing San Fran at home.
Oh, they lose to San Fran. They lose to San Fran.
And then they play at the Cowboys Thanksgiving evening.
Oh, they beat the Cowboys to death.
Wow. And then they playing at San Fran.
I think they win that game in San Francisco. They do. They overdo for a tough win like that.
All right. And then they playing against Philly at home.
Ooh, I got Philly in that one.
Then they play at Tennessee.
Ooh, I think Tennessee's gonna beat them by a field goal.
You got Tennessee.
Yeah, I got Tennessee.
All right. And then they play Pittsburgh at home.
Oh, they smashed Pittsburgh.
All right. And then they play at Arizona.
Oh, they sweep Arizona this year.
All right. So he ended the season for y'all at 10-7. Which is not bad. I think that's probably right around the record.
Yeah, I think so.
That
yeah.
might be good right there. 10-7, yeah.
It's gonna be between 8 and 10 wins for Seattle. I got them between 8 and 10 wins. All right, let's go to the world's most dangerous team.
You already did the Browns.
The Chiefs?
Washington. Boy, hold up. Y'all motherfuckers disrespecting my damn squad. All right, we got Washington at home against Arizona.
I got Washington.
All right, Thomas.
Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, at Washington.
Then we play at Denver.
I think Washington's going to be the survivor pick, the knockout pool's first week pick.
Yeah.
We at Denver.
Oh, they beat Denver.
All right. Okay, Thomas.
It's early in the season. I'm going to take the Broncos. It's
Man,
at
I ain't
Denver.
going Washington, man. Shit. Hell no.
You already know I got Washington. All right, then we go to Buffalo. Buffalo come to DC.
Ooh, that's another loss.
You
I got Washington.
Buffalo,
I said I go with I got the Bills.
you got
I got Washington. I got Washington at home. Did you guys hear this guy's out for like the first 4 games again?
Yeah.
Who?
Damn, the defensive. Oh my God, he was hurt all of last year.
Oh, Von Miller.
Von Miller, yes,
Yeah,
he's
he's
out
out.
for like the first 4 games. Yep.
Yeah, he got a torn ACL or torn Achilles or something like that.
Well,
I think Buffalo's going to have a down year. I'm telling you, mediocre at best.
Yeah. Kate Savoy, who you got?
In Washington, I'm gonna take Washington, man. I'm gonna get him. I'll pick them to start out the season 3-0, man.
Yeah, I got them 3-0 too. We at Philly.
Well, that's a loss.
I got Philly.
Yeah, this time I got Philly there.
Toma. Right here.
We might lose to Philly. I know we're gonna split. We might lose in Philly. We might win. We probably win the one at home. Then we got Chicago coming home prime time Thursday night football. I'm calling that game.
Oh yeah, y'all got that one.
It's in Washington.
It's in Washington prime time.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Who you got, Kay?
I'm
Ditka.
going Washington, man. I'm going Washington.
I'm going Washington as well.
Ditka.
Then we at Atlanta.
Y'all beat Atlanta.
All right, Kay. Thomas.
I got Washington. That's a bad matchup for Atlanta.
All right, Kay.
I think I'm gonna go with the Falcons at home, man. I think the Falcons gonna upset them.
Hell no, not no rookie quarterback. I got Washington. Then we at the Giants.
Oh, I actually got y'all winning that one.
Huh?
I got Washington at New Jersey.
You
I
got
got the
Washington.
Redskins. I got the Redskins.
You said you going with the Commanders?
Yeah, I'm going with the Commanders.
Yeah, my
Okay,
bad.
Case of Boy.
Man, that's a tough one, man. I'm gonna take the Giants at home, man.
Yeah, for some reason we always seem to lose at New York. I don't know why the fuck we lose at New York. And then we got Philadelphia Eagles at home.
Y'all beat them.
Yeah,
I have a
think
feeling-
Washington's gonna win.
I have a feeling that Washington's gonna pull that out.
All right. Case of Boy, who you got?
I got Washington, man, at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I got us at home as well. And then we at New England. BBO, who you got? New England or Washington? We at New England.
He's on mute. I'm going to go with Washington. Washington's going to go on a nice little streak here until the following week.
Who you got?
Washington also on that one.
You got Washington?
Yep, I'm taking Washington on that one.
Yeah, I got Washington as well. And then we got Washington at Seattle. 2-game road trip.
The streak comes to an end in Seattle. Seattle wins.
Washington wins this game for me. Thomas,
Yep, I got Washington. I got Washington.
I got Washington too.
Who you got for the New England and Washington, BBO?
Oh, I got Washington.
And who you got for the Seattle game?
I got Washington again.
You picked Seattle before.
I meant to say Seattle. Sorry. Yeah, my mistake.
You guys really hate me.
And then we at home against the Giants.
Ooh.
I think this is a letdown game for Washington after starting off pretty good. I got the Giants here.
BBO, who you got?
I got the Giants.
And who you got, Kay?
I got the Giants sweeping them, man.
Y'all niggas smoking that good shit over there.
I have a split. I don't have them sweeping.
We splitting. You got them split. You got them sweeping.
No, I got them splitting. I picked Washington.
Oh yeah, you did. You picked Washington the first one. You picked Washington the first one.
I got the Giants sweeping them. Yeah.
And then we at the
He's supposed
Cowboys.
to hater.
Another primetime game at the Cowboys.
Ooh.
They're gonna lose that one. They're gonna lose in Jerry's world, probably by 3.
Thomas.
I got Washington here.
Okay.
At the Cowboys, I got the Cowboys, man.
That's the Thanksgiving game too, right?
I'm going with Washington because Cowboys got rid of their best blocking running back. They ain't gonna be able to stop the D from getting to Dak Prescott.
And I think that's the Thanksgiving game.
Mhm.
I think so. And they've been
yeah.
struggling on Thanksgiving, Dallas. I like Washington that game.
Yeah.
I think that's the Thanksgiving game.
Is it? I thought Dallas played against Seattle Thanksgiving.
No, they play
I think
after
that's the
Thanksgiving.
23rd, man. They played the 23rd. Yeah.
Yeah, Seattle plays Dallas the week after Thanksgiving. Like they always screw Dallas. They make them play like 3
Oh, so
games.
they got 2 games on Thursday night that
back to
following
back.
week?
They do it almost every year, which is messed
Okay, so
up.
we got well, if that's the case, we usually beat Dallas on Thanksgiving night, so I'm definitely going to Washington.
Yeah, I got Washington.
And then we got Miami at home.
Y'all got Miami.
That's a tough game because we don't know if Tua is going to stay healthy by this point.
You said who you got, BBO?
He got Miami, he said.
Oh, wow.
No, I said I got the Washington.
Oh, you did? Oh, my fault. I think you said Miami.
No,
who
Miami.
Who you got, Thomas?
In Washington, I'll go Washington.
Case of who you got?
I got Miami, man. Tyreek Hill gonna tear your ass up, man.
Yeah, I'm right there with Thomas. It depends on if Tua is going to be healthy. I mean, it still might not matter. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with Wash because I had us on a nice little win streak. So I'm gonna go with Miami. I mean, because I got us on a nice little win streak, and then we got a bye week, and then we come back against the Rams at home. We got the Rams. Who you got, BBO?
I beat the Rams.
Who you
Yeah,
got?
The
Thomas?
Rams at home. Yeah, the Rams at home.
Who you got? No, we at home. Oh no, the Rams at home. I'm sorry. We're in Los Angeles. I'm sorry.
I got Washington.
Casey Boy, who you got?
I got Washington. Yeah.
Of course I got Washington. I don't think the Rams is going to beat us. Not without Cooper Cup.
Yeah, I don't think the Rams gonna be that good. this
Even
year.
with Cooper Cup, I don't think they're going to beat us. And then we at the Jets.
J.E. Jets.
You got the Jets.
Yeah.
Who you got, Thomas?
I'm taking the Jets. I just picked Washington to win like 4 in a row.
All right, Casey Boy.
I'm going with the Jets, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Jets. I think the Jets they got Aaron Rodgers and they got some weapons. I think they might win it. And then we play San Fran at home. This game is San Fran is at home.
Washington.
Y'all will win that game. Let me ask you a question before you pick. D. Frank. So, do you think your quarterback will be able to be learn that offense? That's a hard offense that y'all doing.
He's good. I don't know if he's good enough to beat us. I really don't. I don't know if he's good enough to beat us. He has moments where he looked like he's unstoppable, but then he has moments where he looks like a rookie quarterback. So I don't know if he's good, but this is his second year, so he might be better. I don't know.
No, what I'm saying is, are you worried about that offense? Y'all putting in a really hard offense.
Am I worried about San Fran offense?
No, your offense is gonna be hard.
Hell no, I'm not worried about our offense. We got a talented ass offense.
I'm talking about the fact that the playbook is tough. I'm saying you think that's gonna hinder y'all at all? Because the enemy run a lot of plays.
Turkey's not out.
Huh?
Turkey's not out.
What I'm saying is y'all run a lot of plays. You think it's gonna be hard to learn that playbook for the team?
You did you forget about Jahan Dotson?
You missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that's a tough playbook. Y'all think y'all gonna struggle with that new playbook?
Man,
Offense.
Trust me, we straight. I'm telling you, we straight. We straight. Who y'all got?
I pick Washington because I can't pick San Fran.
All right.
I got San Francisco.
I think you already picked. Yeah, you already picked San Francisco. Casey Boy, who you got?
Oh man, San Francisco's going to Washington. They lost they had 2 home games. 2 away games. Yeah, they're gonna show out at home, man. I take Washington.
All right. And then the last game of the season, the Dallas Cowboys. This could very well be for the division.
I think Dallas will be way out of it at this point. And I think they're going to be done. They're going to have nothing to play for. So I'm going to go Washington.
Washington. All right.
I got Washington as well.
Yep, I got Washington as well. Yeah.
All right. I got Washington too. So at the end of the season, because we always seem to be Dallas at the last game of the season for some reason. At the end of the season, I like to say, for one, everybody got us as a winning record. But I'm gonna start off with Case Savoy. He has us at 10-7. BBO has us at 11-6. Thomas has us at 11-6. And of course, your boy D Free got us at 13-4.
So it just shows that I'm not a hater. Everybody else is a hater. I got everybody's team doing good.
I got them at a winning. I hate Washington, and I got them they got a winning record, man. They're 10-7.
Yeah,
I got all three. Every team up here I had is a winning record.
No, I'm gonna tell you like this. I didn't even pay attention to how favorable our schedule is. Our schedule is very favorable for us to have a good season. I mean, we got. I see. It's 3 games that I picked that can go either way. It's 3 games that I see can go either way. That's the Dallas, the Eagles, and the
Miami.
Miami. I can see that go either way. It could flip flop either way. But the rest of them, I can see us winning. Or the ones that I picked winning, I can see us winning those games. And the ones I picked losing, I can see us losing those games. But those 3, I can say they can flip flop either way. But I'm gonna turn this over to Thomas. He wanted to do a segment in this live for the division, so I'm gonna let him handle this portion of the live. Go ahead, Thomas.
All right, I guess let's just pick division winners in each division just to see more or less who you think going to win, because it's tough. And I think this season there's going to be more parity. I think you're going to see a lot more teams evened out. There's not many bad teams I see out the gate. Like out the gate, the bad teams I really see is like Arizona and the Colts. Other than that, there are other teams depending on situations and and injuries and players actually signing and coming to play, that they can compete and maybe make things happen and pull off some games. Mm-hmm. But other than those 2 teams, I really don't see any other team. I think everybody got a shot because of the way the divisions are. Like you would think the Packers, is a team that may not be that good, but the division's kind of weak. So I'm just going to start it off with the AFC East, and I'm going to pick Miami to win the AFC East. And I'm going to say surprise in that division is that Buffalo does not make the playoffs. Not only don't they win the division, they won't make the playoffs.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Or whoever for the AFC East.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I can see Miami win. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm gonna say Buffalo squeeze out a division title, but I can see Miami making it in as a wild card.
Yeah, I can see that. That actually makes sense. I would agree with that. I'm going with the Bills winning and Miami being the wild card. Because you got to remember, Tua like to lay on that gurney, man. He like to lay on the gurney with the oxygen on his face. So if you lay on that gurney, you can't win with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think I'm not confident in Tua surviving a whole season. That's why I don't think that they're going to win a division. But they're gonna have enough wins to when he goes down, they can sustain it for a little while longer until he comes back. But I don't think they're gonna win a division. I think they'll make it as a wild card, but I don't think they're gonna win a division.
Hey, D. Fred, I got to ask you a question. Did he play a single full season in college at all? I don't think Tua played a full season in college.
No, I usually see him in the shotgun for the most part, and he normally plays. He normally plays the what's the shit called? Oh my God.
No, I'm not talking about offense. I'm talking about him being healthy. What I'm saying is he wasn't healthy in college. And
he usually get hurt.
Healthy all the way to the end when he played for with the last year he played in college. He was healthy all the way to the very end.
Yeah. But since he's been with Miami, he either came in the season hurt or he ended the season hurt. It was one or the other since he's been in Miami. He either came into the season hurt or he ended the season hurt.
Yeah. Either way, he's gotten hurt in each season. He's been.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, when he was that time when he got hit and was throwing up gang signs, did they ever find out what that was about or no?
No, I don't.
You're
I don't
so
know.
stupid, bro.
I don't know if they ever said what it was about. I can't recall.
Yo, you're so stupid, bro. I don't know if anyone picked up what you just said. He said when he was throwing up gang signs.
I know what he's talking about. I know what he's
so
talking about.
fucked up, man.
I know what he's talking about. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was because from his injury.
Casavoy, what do you think about that? Because I got one more thing to say about the division, but what do you think?
I'm gonna go with what you said, Thomas. Man, I think Miami gonna win it. Yeah.
One thing about the AFC East is that you have 3 teams that are playoff contenders, and then you have a Patriots team not that good, but you know they're going to compete. That division plays the NFC East division, Giants, Commanders, Cowboys, and Eagles, and they also play the NFC West division where you got the Chargers.
They play
and the Chiefs.
They so basically Miami and Buffalo is playing the 3 hardest divisions in the league.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and then that's why I think Buffalo
Their own
falls off.
division. They play their own division. Then they play the AFC West division, which is a hard division, and then they play the NFC East, which is a hard division.
Yes, that's why I'm picking Buffalo to fall off this year because
The only division that they mentioned that's another tough division is the AFC North.
and guess who they play? They play the first place teams. So they play the Jaguars and the Bengals.
Yeah.
The Buffalo, that is. That's why I'm talking. That's why don't think Buffalo. I think Buffalo's gonna have a down year, because the offensive lines, Diggs is not happy. He wants to get traded. I really don't think Buffalo's gonna make the playoffs. I mean,
I gotta see if Trevor Lawrence take another step forward because I'm not completely sold on the Jaguars just yet. I gotta see if he take another step forward.
that's fair, but it's still a tough game. And
Trevor
it's another
Lawrence-
tough game for Buffalo. They play the Niners. That's another first place team. So that's the 5th game they play in the NFC because you play the conference, and the extra game, which is a first place team of the Niners. You're going to play the Bengals, the Jaguars, and the NFC West, the Chargers and the Chiefs, and then the Raiders and the Broncos. They're probably not going to be as good, but I don't think Buffalo's going to make the playoffs. I don't see it. Diggs is already not happy. I think that's a real thing.
Last couple of years, the Bengals owned
I put it this way. If you don't think Buffalo is going to make the playoffs, who you think is going to take their place?
I think the Jets will get the wild card.
No, I'm talking about as a wild card. Who you think is going to take their place? Because
The
I think
Jets.
the
That's
Jets.
what I'm saying. The Jets will be the other wild card. Well, one of the wild cards. I got Miami winning the division, and then I think the Jets will win the wild card.
Well, let me ask you this, Tommy. When is the last
Actually,
time
you know what? I take that back.
Yeah, that ain't bad right there.
I take that back. I got the Jets winning the goddamn division.
That's
yeah.
fair too. Yeah.
I forgot about the Jets.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot all about the Jets. I just thought
I
about
got
it.
the Jets too. I
I got the Jets winning the division, and I think, I actually, to be honest with you, because you got the fucking the Ravens and Cleveland and Pittsburgh and Cincinnati division. Unless they cancel themselves out, I can see one of those teams making a wild card.
I can see 2 teams out of that division too. Yep.
I was about to say I could see Miami and Buffalo making a wild card, but then I just thought about that division. Unless
Remember,
they
3
cancel-
teams. So I see 2 from the East, 2 from the North, and 2 from the West, and then the winner of between Jacksonville and Tennessee, whoever wins that division in the South. That's the 7 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, I got to see how Tua look because until I see Tua stay healthy, I don't know if they. I mean, they got a team that's good enough to be able to overtake Buffalo, but I'm not confident in Tua.
And that's fair. I think Waddle's starting off hurt. I think he's going to play, but he's banged up. But I just like the coach. I like the geeky coach there. He looks like a fucking nerd. And I think their defense is solid. Miami's defense is very underrated.
Yeah.
So I mean, but that's the toughest division besides maybe the NFC East. I think the AFC East is tough now because the Jets are that good, and even though the Patriots are not good, they compete and they play hard.
I forgot all about the Jets. Yeah, I got the Jets.
You don't know how good the Jets are going to be with fucking Rodgers, though. You don't know.
Yeah. But that defense of the Jets
I put it like this. I put it this way. They're going to be – I don't see them being worse than what they was last year. If anything, they're going to be better than what they was.
Yeah. And remember, they split with Buffalo last year too, I believe.
Yeah. If anything, they're going to be better. I didn't see nothing from Rodgers to say, okay, Rodgers fell off. I didn't see nothing from Rodgers. He still looked like he got an arm. He still looked like he can move around in the pocket. So until I see him looking like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady at the end of his career,
I think you're gonna see it this year. You're gonna see it this year.
I don't know because I think.
Oh man, should have retired, man. I'm telling y'all, he should have retired.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if they thought that Aaron Rodgers looked like he's falling off, they would have played him in the preseason to get him warmed up.
True.
They would have played him in the preseason to get him warmed up. I don't think Aaron Rodgers fell off yet.
Can't take a chance of hurting the old man in preseason.
And usually when it's a quarterback falling off, you usually see signs to them falling off.
Yeah.
The year prior, you usually see the signs of them falling off. I haven't seen that from Aaron Rodgers yet. Like when we saw Peyton Manning, that man couldn't throw past 20 yards.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, that man, he couldn't throw past 20 yards. You start to see that they arm is not as strong. Like Aaron Rodgers, his arm is still strong. His arm hasn't weakened. It's still strong.
And you guys didn't mention a receiver that could be I'm not saying he is, but he could develop to be the third best receiver in the AFC. That kid Wilson is really good.
Oh yeah, Wilson is nice. Wilson, like he had a hell of a year last year. Yeah, he was playing with a mediocre quarterback. Yeah, he had a hell of a year last year.
So I mean, and the Jets defense is really good. So I that's a tough division. Yeah, I just don't think Buffalo. I think Buffalo got injuries. They lost one of their better defensive players. You know, what was it, Edmonds or something like that? He's gone. Then now Von Miller's hurt again. Mm-hmm. The offensive line has been shaky. Allen running for his life. How long can Allen run for his life and not get hurt? I mean, he plays a lot of hero ball, right? Like he tries to force the issue a lot too. You know, how much can he get away with again this year? Like, I mean, if they win the division, I'll be impressed. I'll be shocked. I really don't see Buffalo winning the division. It's tough. They got a tough.
I don't see it either.
Yeah.
I don't know if they win the division, but I just right now I can't see them not making the playoff. Not saying that they won't. I just can't see it. I haven't seen any signs of them not be able to make the playoff just yet.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, so that's good. I mean, I wanted to start off with one of the hardest ones. This one's going to be a hard division too, but I think we'll see two teams out of this division. The AFC North. I'll start it off. You saw when we did the records. I got the Browns having a good year. I'm picking the Browns to win the division this year.
You know what? I'm picking Baltimore to win the division. They just picked up OBJ. They picked up OBJ. That was one of the things that Lamar didn't have last year. He didn't have a wide receiver. OBJ had a year off, so he's healthy. I think we already know what their defense is like. They always got a top-notch defense. The only real question for Baltimore is their running game. That's the only real question. But other than that, I mean, they didn't have much of a running game last year, and they still was good. I think last year was the first year that they missed the playoffs. No, they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
They made the playoffs. I think they made it as a wild card.
I think last year was the first year that they missed the playoffs. No, they made the playoffs.
They made it. I think they made it as a wild card. I think Baltimore, in case the boy got the joint playing in the background. I think Baltimore is going to win the division, and I think I'm trying to tell y'all what I've seen from Pittsburgh. I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh won the division. what I've been seeing from Pittsburgh this preseason, I know it's preseason, but they look like they in sync. I mean, they was coming out driving down the field, making barely any mistakes during this whole preseason. The first team, I'm talking about the first stringers, not the backups. I'm talking about the starters. The starters was barely making any mistakes. They came out there clean, and I don't think they got any major injuries during the preseason. So I don't know. You got to keep an eye out for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh might be one of those teams that a lot of people are overlooking. They looking at Cincinnati, they looking at Baltimore, and they see that Deshaun Watson is coming back as a full season for Cleveland. I think a lot of people is overlooking Pittsburgh.
I guess I'm not a fan of Pittsburgh. One thing about Baltimore I like that made me surprised that receiver was it Bateman. I think he's gonna do well this season. I think he's gonna have a good year.
Mm-hmm.
That was the guy they brought in that I think they drafted him a couple years ago. He was supposed to be good. I don't know if he got hurt, but
man, the AFC North, man, y'all crazy, man. Bengals gonna win that shit easy, man. The Ravens gonna be a wild card, man. Come on.
And you know what? I just noticed something. Me and Thomas both picked our teams to have the same fucking record, 13-4.
But I know realistically we're not going 13-4.
So
That's why I said like
I don't,
it looks good when you're looking at the matchups because you could see them actually winning realistically, but me saying it and them doing it is different. I mean, I got Seattle winning like 10, maybe 11 games at best, but yeah, 13 is really too much.
Yeah, on paper, your team looks good. On paper.
Yeah, exactly.
When you look at your team on paper, they look good, but they got to get out there and play the game.
Yeah.
Once they get out there and play the game, that shit that was on the paper, you can ball that shit up and throw it in the trash.
Last year I picked my team to win like 5 games. So what do I know?
You know what I will say? You know the thing I think y'all missing is that Lamar Jackson, I actually got the Browns winning the division, but I think the whole AFC North is going to be down because you got Joe Burrow being out possibly for the year, and y'all forget one thing about Lamar Jackson. He like to lay on that gurney, man. He gonna get hurt at some point. He always start off real fast, and then he lay on the gurney for about 10 weeks. So
y'all sleeping on Joe Burrow.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, Thomas. I'm gonna tell you this. This is why I don't think Cleveland is going to win the division because they're gonna have a lot of close games, and the one thing that they don't have, BBO. What do they not have?
We just traded for one. We got a kicker now.
Who they got the kicker from?
Their kicker is horrible.
Yeah, that African dude was horrible, man. I don't know.
But they traded. Who they got the kicker from? What team? The Saints kicker? No,
I don't remember where they got him from.
I couldn't tell you, man.
I just know he's horrible. He's
they
horrible.
just traded. I think I don't know why I think it is the Saints. I could be wrong, but.
But because I think every game they play in their division is going to be a close game, and it might very well come down to a last second field goal in every single game in their division because they play those games. They play those games pretty much like the NFC East. Very seldom is it a blowout. It's always a close game. Very seldom is it a blowout.
Well, the Chargers kicker, Dustin Hopkins. Yeah, they traded.
Y'all got our old kicker.
Yeah, they traded for Dustin Hopkins. Yeah,
he's horrible. We got rid of his ass. That's how I know he's horrible. We got rid of his ass. And
we got rid of him.
The kicker that we got now, Slide, shit. That nigga out there bitching motherfucking 500 pounds.
I better score touchdowns.
Slide, I think Slide can run motherfucking the ball to get a touchdown. That nigga, he looked like a fucking running back. You ever seen Slide? That nigga look like a fucking running back. That nigga, that's no homo. That nigga arms big as shit. I'm like, God damn. I ain't never seen a kicker swole like his ass. Pause. I ain't never seen a kicker like that.
Hey yo.
Hey, he came clean though, unlike you, Tom.
Yeah, but that's the one thing that I say is going to hurt Cleveland if they don't fix that problem before they get to mid-season. If they don't fix that problem, they're going to lose a lot of games, a lot of close games because their field goal kicker is horrible. Hopkins. See, the thing about Hopkins is he'll make a long kick. He missed the short ones. That nigga missed. He missed chip shot after chip shot again on our team. I was like, God damn, dog, you sorry as fuck. I was glad as hell we got rid of his ass.
So are we saying that the paper bags will be in full effect by week 12?
Shit, if they kicker cost them a lot of games, it might be. It might be.
You ain't lying, man. That kicker, man, that's been an issue in Cleveland for many, many years, man.
What's going on, Marky Dan?
Mark
What's
Nash,
good? What's
up?
good, brothers?
What's going on?
It's good.
Hey, you said you got the Eagles going 0-18 or 0-17, you said?
No. I ain't say shit, nothing like that. We
No,
Dan.
No, I'm just messing with Marky Dan. That's what I said that.
Oh, you talking about? You talking about? I'm about
Oh,
to say,
me? Shit. Me, I got I got the Eagles probably going 13-4.
that's the record that I gave Washington.
Ha, nah, bro, you crazy.
I'm looking at our schedule. If you look at our schedule, shit, we got a somewhat of an easy schedule. It's not completely easy, but it's somewhat of an easy schedule. Because y'all got to remember, we got the last place in our division last year, even with a 500 record. We was last place in our division last year.
I agree, but you got Sam Howell. I just think you're gonna have those growing pains. I don't know.
Nah, shit. Not from what I've been seeing. Not from what I've seen in the last game against Dallas last year and all of the preseason games he played this year. That man, he gonna have some issues here and there, but overall, no, he gonna have a hell of a season.
We're gonna see. But nah, I don't see it.
It pains me to pick Washington to have a winning season this year.
No, I'm just telling you like this. You gotta remember.
No, like what I'll say is I gotta give them credit. Like that skill position group is just crazy with Scary Terry and Jahad Dotson and Curtis Samuel. Then on their defensive line is to me they got the best interior duo in the league with Deron Payne and what's his name? Jonathan Allen. Yeah, they cold.
You be careful.
And then on the two ends you got Chase Young and I forget the name of the other dude, but yeah, they cold. They're gonna be good this year.
Marcus Sweat and Chase Young.
Man.
Yeah.
Thank God I got a good old line over there in Philly.
Yeah, I see the thing is
What's good, David Scott? What's going on, bro? Thanks for coming through.
The thing is with Washington, I feel a different vibe from Washington than I felt in the past. Like Case Savoy will tell you, I keep it 100 with my team. I was telling them motherfuckers, I need these motherfuckers to lose every fucking game. But I feel a different vibe with this team. It's not like I've been seeing the last 10, 15 years. Like this team looks a lot different. Like these motherfuckers coming out there to play for real. And so I'm like, I don't
Y'all
know.
got Magic Johnson, man. That's the thing. I don't think you realize y'all got Magic Johnson in the house.
Yeah, I'm just looking at them in a different era right now. Like these motherfuckers like, okay, we got a new owner. This is a new era. That old era is over and done with. We gone. We're gonna start off right.
Hey, D Free, did they hate Dan
But
Snyder?
I heard some of they
I
play.
see that. Did they hate Dan Snyder? Sorry, my bad, Marky.
Did the
No, you
players
good,
hate,
Joe.
I don't think the players hate Dan Snyder. I just think it wasn't like Dan Snyder, he was a fan and he just had enough money to be able to buy the team. He didn't know how to run the team, and then he tried to copy what Jerry Jones was doing with Dallas and want to be the GM. And then the front office, his general manager was one of his close friends. And like he didn't know how to run the team. So the players didn't hate Dan Snyder because Dan Snyder was making sure that these motherfuckers get paid. They didn't hate him. It was the fans more so hated him.
But I heard some of y'all players were complaining about Bieniemy being too intense. That they want him to talk quieter.
They need to be complaining about that, because when I hear them complaining about that, that means my motherfucking coach is doing what he's supposed to do. I don't want the motherfuckers having no fucking easy practice, none of that. I want the motherfuckers out there working.
Right.
I want them working. I can't put that babysitting these grown ass men. Fuck no, you getting paid money, we gonna put your ass to work.
Right. We ain't bringing none of that shit from the old regime.
Yeah, like I said, I'm from the era where these motherfuckers wore pads every day in practice. This era that we in now, they babysitting these players. Oh, I can't let that player get hurt. We paying them too much money. Can't let that player get hurt. He been with the team too long. Nah, fuck that. You get hurt, next man step in.
But let me ask you this: you don't think it's a problem with him talking to Chase Young like he was doing?
You said, is it a what?
You don't think it's a problem with being talking to Chase Young like he was? He was talking to Chase Young pretty tough, man.
He needs to. Chase Young is on a rookie deal. He got 1 year left. If you ain't,
I was about to say that.
If you ain't
In a contract year.
what we need you to do, you out the door.
Damn right.
Nobody's above the team. If you're not doing what you need to do, you out the door, because those guys that's behind Chase Young, they trying to take his spot. Them motherfuckers came out.
Be free, man. Be free. He was cussing him out, man.
He hasn't lived up to his first round draft status.
Care about
He hasn't
that.
lived up to it. His play hasn't lived up to it.
Hey, coaches used to cuss out.
Ever since
too.
that rookie season, he's completely disappeared. I ain't heard about him.
Let me tell you something. Motherfucking Bill Belichick cuss his players out every goddamn day. Them motherfuckers won 6 Super Bowls. I wish the motherfucker would cuss my team out when they
I was
win.
going to say the same thing, man. Back when we was playing, man, coaches used to cuss us out. When we were scared of the coach, that's when we played good.
Man,
When you don't fear the coach, you ain't playing with a shit.
Right. Them motherfuckers won 6 Super Bowls, and Bill Belichick was cussing their ass out. Oh, you don't want to play? I got somebody else. Hey, get that wide receiver. He going to play corner today. Man. I need somebody that's going to put fear in these motherfuckers that they're going to lose their job. That's what I need.
Hell yeah.
Damn straight.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's I guess let's move on to the next division. The AFC South. Who you got winning the division there?
The AFC South. It's a toss-up between Jacksonville and Tennessee. I can't give up on Tennessee just yet, because I don't have no faith in Trevor Lawrence. I don't have no faith in him just yet. I mean, they had a good season last year, but the motherfucker still threw a rack of motherfucking interceptions.
So you have more faith in Tannehill than Lawrence?
That's crazy.
I got about the same amount of faith as in both of them. The difference is the head coach and the fucking running back. That's the difference.
Yeah, I got Jacksonville winning the division this year. Trevor Lawrence, he's gonna come out. This is his second year in Doug Peterson's system.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Calvin Ridley getting added to the roster. Christian Watson had a career year last year. Evan Ingram did too. I just see them being better. I mean, what I saw from Trevor Lawrence towards the last 7 weeks of the season was, I mean, that he was transcendent.
Yeah,
I would not be shocked if his name is in the middle of MVP conversation. But yeah, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars winning this year.
Man, transcendent, man-sendent, span-sendent.
Oh,
The
shit.
Dallas Cowboys going the only team.
How the hell they gonna win the South?
One game to the Eagles at the Eagles. We're gonna lose another game to the Bills at the Bills. We walking through and running through everybody else on our way to our 6th Super Bowl championship. Y'all go ahead and talk y'all shit. I gotta go. I just wanted to make sure I let y'all know how shit was gonna go. I'm out this bitch.
I knew he was gonna
I'm
say
glad he got that off knockout.
I hope he knows that Dallas will not make the playoffs this year.
I try to tell him.
I don't know about that, but
Me and Knockout got a everlasting bet right now of which team is going to win the division. He believes that Dallas is going to win the division. I believe Washington going to win the division. I took the bet because I know how our division is. We change fucking division leaders every fucking year. So I took the bet. There's 100 push-ups on it. I think Knockout might end up losing that bet this year. I think Washington might fuck around and win the division this year.
I don't think they're better than the
If
Eagles.
neither, if neither of them win, is it like a win total kind of bet?
No, it's just a matter of who win the division. If neither one of us win the division, the bet goes on to the next year. Because neither one of us.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean when you say everlasting.
Yeah, neither one of us won last year, so the bet rolled over to this year.
Okay.
And as long as they got that dude in Philadelphia, it's gonna be the same way.
Well, I'm gonna stick.
Let
to
them know, BBO.
I'm gonna stick to the division, and I'm gonna pick Jacksonville. I really like the addition of Ridley. Ridley is off of, like, he was injured, but is really off of suspension, so he's coming in fresh. Kirk had a big year with them. ATN. I like the weapons, and Jacksonville's defense is pretty solid too. They got 4 cupcake games, right? They get to beat up on the Texans. They get to beat up on the Colts. I think Jacksonville edges out Tennessee to win the division.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville win a division. I just can't give up on Tennessee just yet.
Tennessee is good, man.
I can't give up on them just yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like Jacksonville they got to do it multiple years in order for me to believe in that team. You can't just have one good year and say, okay, they ready to go. No, you got to do it multiple years. So far they only did it 1 year. They did it last year. That's it.
True.
Yeah.
My thing with Tennessee is that I guess I don't know what their identity is going to be. Are they going to be a run first team, or are you going to be putting it more in Tannehill's hands and sending it over to D-Hop? I mean, they got some good pieces.
They always been a run first team. Even when they had AJ Brown, they was always a run first team. It's just when they needed to throw the ball, he had receivers to throw to. Last year, he didn't really have no receivers to throw to. They was injured. The majority of their team was injured last year. But I mean, like I said, they got a big time receiver right now with D-Hop, and although D-Hop is getting older, he's still one of the top 10, top 15 receivers in the league.
When he's not juicing.
I'm gonna say what Marky Dan said. If Trevor Lawrence comes out and plays like he did, finished out the season last year, man, Jacksonville's gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah, they will. That's what I said. I'm not saying that they can't win a division. That's why I said it's going to be between them and Tennessee. I don't see nobody else in that division winning.
Oh, hell no! You got the Colts and Titans. I mean, Houston. Come on, man.
I don't see nobody else in that division winning. That's why I said it's going to be between Jacksonville and Tennessee. I just got to see Jacksonville do it more than just 1 year.
All right. So let's now move to another, competitive division. Really, 2 teams there that could fight for the division. You got the Kansas City Chiefs, the Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos. We're talking about the AFC West. Who you think wins that division?
That's easy. The Chiefs. I don't even think we need to spend a whole lot of time on that.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the Chiefs, man.
It's hard to pick the Chiefs, but it's hard to pick against the Chiefs.
Man, you crazy.
He said hard against.
Whoa.
I said hard.
Okay, my bad.
He corrected himself.
Yeah, it's hard to pick against the Chiefs, but the Chargers. I mean, them boys is loaded. They loaded.
But they are
I got Chiefs and Chargers.
Chargers nickname.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the Chargers going to win the division. I don't know how much EB played a part of that offense. I don't know how much EB played a part of that offense because they lost their offense coordinator. He's in Washington now. So a lot of people say, he didn't never really do anything. He wouldn't have been there for so long if he ain't never really do anything. So I don't know how much he played a part of their offense. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Chargers going to win the division.
That's man, that's a bold pick, but I mean they got Kellen Moore calling the offense this year. They added Quentin Johnson in the draft to I guess in case Mike Williams or Keenan Allen gets hurt. I don't know, man. I don't see it. I just think you got Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce. I don't see it, man.
That's all you got. Kelce and
that's all you need, D3.
That's all you need.
Shit.
That's not all you need, because now that everybody realized that's all you got, now they're going to key in on those two players. They're going to say, okay, we're going to shut
They also got a Puerto Rican named Pacheco. Just throwing it out there. Not that I'm biased.
And they picked up what's his name? His last name is Rice. They picked up a real good receiver in the draft.
Receiver. He's supposed to be good from Middle Tennessee or something like that, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, his last name is Rice. Yeah, it's like Maurice Rice or something like that. I know.
Well, yeah, man, and
and
you got that man Patrick Mahomes. Like that. That's really the point blank and period of it. That nigga lost 3 of his receivers in the AFC Championship game. He was on one leg and he still won. I don't care about what nobody got to say, bro.
Who they played in the AFC Championship game?
The Bengals.
That's why.
What?
That's why.
Man, the Bengals beat. I think they beat them the last like 3 times in a row. D3.
Yeah. That's the first time. That's the first time Mahomes beat Joe Burrow.
Beat them 3 times in a row. So that
that was an epic.
That gave Pat Mahomes enough time to figure your ass out. Okay, I know what they like to do. I know what they like to do.
Yeah.
The refs helped out the Chiefs last year.
I told Casey.
Yeah.
I told Casey. I said the motherfucker's not going to the Super Bowl.
No. I'm picking Kansas City to win the division. I would like to pick the Chargers, but something about the Chargers, it may be they're choking Chargers because they always seem to choke down the stretch, especially in big games. I don't know how many times we see the Chargers lose close games when they were up big. So I'm going to pick the Chiefs to win the division. By the way, they got a Puerto Rican running back named Pacheco, right? But I'm just saying.
You do know the Chargers. Chargers got the best running back in the division.
Oh, by far. Yeah.
They got the best running back in the division.
But he can't.
I bet you got paid too.
Pacheco dances better salsa than Eckler.
I'll say this, man. I don't know about him making no time.
I bet he's a better salsa dancer.
But I'll say this. That dude, Justin Herbert.
And the Chargers got the better defense. Chargers got the better defense.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think Justin Herbert is coming, man.
Who?
I think it's Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got paid this year, man. Shit.
Yeah, this is his year, man. I mean, he's a terrific player, man. He got the big contract, got the receivers. I think this is going to be the first year Patrick Mahomes has some competition because, I mean, at the end of the day, Shannon Sharp and Patrick Mahomes ain't enough, man. I don't know. People think because they got a little Shannon Sharp that means something, but Shannon Sharp needs receivers too, man. And they don't run the ball in Kansas City. So
I'm just saying, if y'all see Patrick Mahomes out there struggling, you're gonna be like, this nigga D3 said that shit. The motherfucker EB is the reason why they was winning.
it's because of EB though. I don't think EB was calling no plays at all, but
I'm trying to tell you, Patrick Mahomes, he had no receivers. You gotta be a hella fire offensive coordinator to be able to scheme up an offense with no fucking receivers.
Andy Reid, my boy. Andy Reid.
You got
it wasn't no Andy Reid, that was EB.
No, Andy Reid. You know what's funny?
That was Andy Reid in the Super Bowl, D3.
Andy Reid made.
I'm talking about the season. I ain't talking about the Super Bowl. I'm talking about the season. We saying who's gonna win the division. We said who's going to win the division. You got to be a hell of a division.
Yeah, it's still going to be the Chiefs with Andy Reid.
No, it wasn't Andy Reid because if it was
until you
Andy
beat
Reid,
the best, man, you can't pick against the best right now.
I'm gonna say it like this: if it was Andy Reid would have won the Super Bowl when he was with the Eagles, when he had one of the best receivers in the game, when he had T.O.
Shit, he went to like what 4 or 5 NFC championships in a row. That means he was in contention for it just about every year he was there, right?
Yeah, but they also lost because of him too.
He went to the Super Bowl when he got the best receiver in the league at the time. When he had
No,
the
he
best
was
receivers,
never better than Randy Moss.
one of the best, not the
Oh.
best, one of the best receivers in the league. But I mean, you consider all of the stuff that T.O. was doing, the blocking and everything. Yeah, I mean, T.O. arguably the best receiver in the league when he played.
But they got to the Super Bowl without T.O. Remember, he was hurt.
Dog, no, he played in the Super Bowl.
No, remember, his leg was broken.
Yeah, he didn't
played
play
the
to
Super
the
Bowl.
Super
He
Bowl.
played in
He
the Super
said
Bowl.
No, he played in the Super Bowl, but they
He's on
didn't
the way
get
there.
to the Super Bowl with T.O. is what I'm saying.
where they had Freddie Mitchell?
But they had T.O. They had motherfucker. What's my boy, the running back they had at the
Was it
time?
Deuce Staley?
Westbrook.
Brian Westbrook. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Brian
Deuce-
Westbrook.
It wasn't
They
Deuce
had-
Staley?
They had
I thought it was Deuce Staley.
Brian,
It
they
was
had
both of
Brian,
them.
they had
They
Brian
had both.
Dawkins.
They had both of them.
Okay.
They had a squad. They had a squad. He couldn't win with their ass.
But the reason they lost a lot of those games, like they lost to Tampa Bay because he kept trying to throw on like first and goal, second and goal. Like his play calling was shaky against Tampa Bay in that NFC Championship game.
You know what's funny,
Who
man?
was doing the play calling?
It was Andy Reid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My point
I'm gonna
exactly.
Yeah, so
My
saying
point
Andy Reid
exactly.
blew a lot of those games.
My point
tell you-
exactly. My point exactly.
I'm gonna tell you
But
something,
we
y'all.
talking about Andy Reid now, y'all trying to be
Andy
slick,
Reid
man. Bringing up this
wasn't
Eagles
doing
stuff.
the calling there.
Hold on. No, hold on, Andy. So Andy Reid has not been doing no type of play calling at all for the Chiefs.
I didn't say he wasn't.
You're
doing
saying that
no
was
play
all Eric Bieniemy's responsibilities, Deep.
I didn't say he wasn't doing no play calling. I said he's not doing the play calling. I didn't say he didn't do no play calling. I said he's not doing the play calling.
Well,
When we see the sideline, we see motherfucker Eric EB like this. You see Andy Reid walking back and forth. You see EB calling the plays in.
I see Pat Mahomes cussing the shit out of EB. That's all I see. I know he don't do that to Andy Reid shit.
Why would he
You
do
know-
it? Andy Reid ain't calling no plays. Ain't calling no plays.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Marky. Dan, I know you're a long-time Eagle fan. Has there been a
No, I ain't a long time Eagle fan. I ain't gonna say that. I got into football in like 2020.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You being an Eagles fan, so you missed it. Pretty much the Eagles is probably the worst franchise in football. I've never seen a team have so much talent. When y'all had Michael Vick, Jeremy Maclin, Deshaun Watson, it's like the Eagles just keep putting good teams together and they don't win. I don't know. So at the end of the day, I think Andy Reid got lucky getting Patrick Mahomes because when he was in Philly, man, he couldn't win. It don't matter who he had. He couldn't win.
No, I ain't gonna call that luck. I mean, they moved up to get him. They moved up to get him. So they ain't luck. They identified him.
Well, they thought they identified that dude for San Francisco too, and you see they traded him for a bag of Fritos. So I mean, one thing about
But in that case, BBO, you gotta give Andy Reid credit for developing the talent. San Francisco couldn't get it done.
yeah,
Or not even they couldn't get it done. I mean, shit, it just happens. They found somebody else to do Trey Lance's job. It just is what it is, man.
And he's gonna suck too, because Brock Purdy is not it. I promise you.
I can't say that. Purdy
I
played
promise
big
you
last
guys,
year.
Brock Purdy is not it.
you know what I'll say, Tom? I don't know what's up with these NFL teams having these super hard offenses, man. I think that's the reason why they got rid of that quarterback is because of catching that offense. Because I don't know what they're running, man. They're one of these super. Because when Kyle Shanahan was in Cleveland, he was doing that crap. One of these crazy elaborate offenses. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, because the trade for McCaffrey was huge,
Yeah.
right? Because he fits it perfectly for what they do, and they have a receiver, in Debo that can come out the backfield and do those little, screens and stuff too, and then Kittle. So they got the pieces that fit the scheme that you don't really need any, great quarterback there as long as you complete those little 3-yard hitches or whatever, or those screens. You let the skill players do what they got to do. That's why I don't think Purdy is.
No, I can't agree with that.
What
What did Purdy do?
What I was saying.
No, because last year in the NFC Championship game when Purdy couldn't do nothing but throw them screen and hitch passes, they wasn't going nowhere. We got to give Purdy some type of credit, man. He was throwing that ball down the field.
No, what I would say is you for the offense that they run, you don't need a elite quarterback. You need an elite quarterback to win the Super Bowl because
Yes.
the quarterback that he has is good enough to get them to the playoffs, but he can't take them over the hump. He's not there yet. Now, I'm not saying he's not going to get there because he had a hell of a year last year. I'm not saying he ain't going to get there, but at that time, he just wasn't developed enough to get them over the hump and get them to the Super Bowl. So you need that experienced quarterback, that veteran quarterback, somebody that can get you over the hump. But you can put for the type of offense that Kyle Shanahan runs, you could put pretty much any quarterback in that position. We didn't see it. You could put pretty much any quarterback in that position, and they all have success. But in order for that success to take you to the ultimate goal, which is the Super Bowl, you need a elite quarterback or the tier right below elite.
Yeah, I agree with you 1000%, man. Because this is the days that where you could have a hellified defense and then your offense just plays safe football. Those days are over. That can't get you to the Super Bowl anymore. You need a guy like Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes who's gonna will your team over the line. If you don't got it, you're not getting nowhere.
I put it this way: if that was Aaron Rodgers with the San Francisco, they would have won a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Because Aaron Rodgers, he would not have allowed the Kansas City Chiefs to get back in that football game.
No, they would have won a Super Bowl. If that was Aaron Rodgers, they would have won that Super Bowl.
Let me make sure this real quick. What do you guys think is going to happen in New York with Aaron Rodgers? They putting their hopes on everything on Aaron Rodgers because that was a playoff defense that they had in New York. You think that's going to be the same thing this year?
What the Jets? Yeah, I don't see why not, man. They got all the pieces. They got Quentin Williams and dealing with their interior defense. They got DJ Reader and fucking Sauce Gardner. I don't see their defense taking a step back this year.
But I'm just saying, you think it's going to be like a Super Bowl defense like it was last year? I mean, that was a pretty nice defense, Marky.
Well, yeah, I give Salas is a really good coach. He was even he was a coordinator down in San Francisco for a little while. So I got faith in them, BBO. I don't see them falling off.
I'm just excited to see, man, what Aaron Rodgers do because he kind of took a little bit of a step back last year. I don't think he fell off or anything. I just think he was just so pissed, that he didn't win. But I'll say this to talk about your team. You think Jalen Hurts can win a Super Bowl, man? Seriously?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have the best chance of getting back to the Super Bowl, and yeah, I don't see no reason why we can't. Like we got a quarterback, we got one of those guys.
Hey, I'll say this though, man. Jalen Hurts to me, he really taking his crap serious, man. To see the improvement that he seems he got drafted. I mean, it's just been. Matter of fact, since he lost his job to Tua, he just been like a monster, man. I give that kid a lot of credit. Jalen Hurts.
That's what happens. But BBO, it's like what we're talking about. That's what happens when you have a strong father in your life. Jalen Hurts' father was his football coach. He instilled that mindset in him. So no matter what happens, he rolls with the punches. He keeps coming in every single day for work.
Hey, and speaking of rolling with the punches, man, one thing I got to sneak in on here is this, man. Do you guys realize that boxing, for the first time in about 30 years, is actually in the top 15 as far as ratings? Did you know that? In America, they're actually top 15.
I ain't surprised by that.
You're not? I mean, I just told you.
No, because you usually only got one boxing event on per weekend.
Well, for us to be in the top 15, that's crazy, man. I'm shocked about it. You not shocked about that, D3?
I don't know. I mean, it's all about what you like. I mean, if you have a love for that sport, you're gonna gravitate to it. It's like the NFL. When it comes to the NFL it supersedes any other sport in America. It supersedes any other sport because you got so many players on the same squad that you're gonna have a bigger fan base for certain teams. each team they're gonna have a bigger fan base because not only are they rooting for the team, but it might be a family member. They might not be from the area, but it might be a family member that play on that team. So that family is gonna root for that team. Any other time they probably wouldn't root for the team, but because their son is playing or their nephew or their cousin is playing for that team, they're gonna root for that team. So that's why the NFL is so much bigger. And then they only play 17 games now. They only play 17 games. So it's like when you have the NFL, it's like the NFL is more of a gladiator sport. Like boxing, it's more of a gladiator sport because you got this city versus this city. It's not this fighter versus that fighter. It's this city because now you got one. Some states got more than one team in the state, but for the most part, it's one team per state. So you got that one team representing that whole state. So they're going to come out and root for that team because that's the team for their state. So it's bigger than all of the other sports. Like basketball is big too, but it's not as big as football because people like to see hits. They like to see somebody get laid out. They like to see somebody get knocked out. That's why people like boxing. That's why people like football. They like to see people get knocked out. So that's why football will supersede other sports.
See, I was more.
Yeah, I think people love to see the intensity. Football. I like to say it's like the perfect mix of chess and warfare because it's outside. Whether it's rain or snow, you play football. And it's dudes 200, 250, 300 pounds trying to take you down, trying to put you on your neck. Niggas, man, I love fucking football, man.
If you think about it, most of the kids from the inner city, they grew up either playing football or basketball. You very seldom see kids growing up playing. Now they are, but back when I was coming up, you very seldom see kids playing soccer or baseball or hockey. You see them doing it now, but back when I was growing up, they was either playing football or basketball. It was more so football. But then you'll see a few guys play basketball that wasn't good playing football, so they will play basketball.
I'll tell you, it's the same thing here in the Bronx, like where I grew up. Like I live where pretty much I grew up. Like I live pretty much in the same area, which is Soundview, right? I lived on one side of Soundview. Now I grew up on one side of Soundview, and now I live in the other. And growing up, when I was younger, everybody was playing basketball in the parks, or they were playing football, like in the streets, right? We play in the middle of the street, cars come by, timeout, go by, or they were playing softball in the parks, and then you had the little leagues and stuff. And I grew up in an urban environment. Just want to let y'all know. So the basketball courts was full. I mean, filled. You had to call next after next just to get on the court. And then unless you was on a winning team, you was playing. Now, fast forward to now, and this is after I used to coach baseball, because when I got older, I coached Little League for like 12 years. So kids were into it. But now I could go to the court any day of the week around 4 or 5 o'clock in the summer, and I got the court to myself. And I'm talking about across the street from the projects, because I'm one block away from the projects where I live, and the park is empty. Hardly anybody playing ball. It's crazy. Nobody's outside playing ball or doing anything anymore. They're all inside playing games or hanging out doing other shit. Nobody's playing football, baseball, nothing.
When I was up in Yonkers, back in '98 when I moved up there, like it was a big thing to go down to Rutgers Park and watch them play basketball or get on the court. If you was fortunate enough to be one of the ones to be able to get on the court, that was the big thing. Everybody wanted to go to Rutgers and play ball. But now, I mean, you probably go down to Rutgers, you might see somebody playing. I mean, it's not a big thing no more.
Yeah, I think what you're missing now too is with the inflection of the whole like what's the NEL deals and kids don't play outside. I mean, you would be surprised how many times kids tell me, "Oh, I don't play outside in the park," and it's like it's because somebody told them they should only play inside a gym, and that's why you see the injuries you see now. But what I was saying overall about boxing that was so crazy is we don't have a signature star. For us not to have like a flagship star like a Floyd, a Roy Jones, a Mike Tyson, for us to be top 15, that's pretty good. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you how popular Mike Tyson was, man. Floyd couldn't even shine his shoes as far as popularity, man. It's not even close.
That's
It's not
cap.
even. It's
Not even
That's
close.
cap.
Mike Tyson's
close.
all
Oh,
over the
in
world.
terms of popular, okay, I can't argue popularity. I was gonna say pay-per-view buys. Never mind.
No, I'm talking about popularity. What I'm saying
Yeah.
is this: Floyd was a very, very angry superstar. Unlike Oscar, unlike Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, they were happy to be the flagship star. Now there's no flagship star, and I'm telling you this. I'm starting to believe Floyd is like a cancer for boxing, man.
But also, BBO, you got to understand too. When it comes to football and basketball, even baseball too, but more so football and basketball, you know you're getting the best of the best playing on those teams because you have to try out for that team. When it's come to boxing, it ain't no trials. You go to the amateur, then you become a pro. It ain't no tryouts. So a boxer can be good or he can be bad. He's still gonna make money. When you in the NFL, you gonna be good or you don't have a job.
But not only
Go ahead.
not only that, the difference between boxing and football is in football, we know when we're gonna get the Super Bowl. We don't never know when the fuck we gonna get big fights in boxing. So niggas gotta sit and wait and get frustrated and say, oh fuck the fighters, they a bitch and all this other weird shit.
Yeah,
It's different in football. I know when I'm gonna get this matchup and I'm cool with it.
Like it ain't no, we're not playing against that team. No, that's your schedule. You playing that team.
Exactly. I mean, imagine if the Chiefs decided a week before the Super Bowl decided to say, nah, we gonna go down here and play the Broncos and the Bears for a little bit. We gonna let the Super Bowl sit for a little bit. We gonna let it marinate. Dumb shit.
You ain't getting that in the NBA and basketball. I mean, football and baseball and hockey and none of that. You whatever the schedule is, those are the teams that you're playing. Like with boxing, you can pretty much pick who you want to fight. Now, that's why so many people that used to love boxing, they gravitated to the UFC because UFC is similar to that too. We know that. Okay, this person is the champion. We know, he got to fight him because he just won that last match. He's next in line to fight the champion. When you
Facts.
the champion in the UFC, the champion say, "No, I want a bigger bag." No, nigga, you fighting the champion, or you not gonna be. I mean, you fighting the champion. Or
You know, it's funny to say that because one of the fights that proves that point was, I don't know if you guys remember this, but John Jones did not want to fight Rampage Jackson. And
that's
they told him.
That's why so many people want a governing body over boxing because it's so many people can maneuver around certain fights because there's no governing body. Every other sport has a governing body except for boxing. Every other sport. UFC is not. It's a governing body because it's Dana White. He's the governing body. He said, "Okay, this is the champion. You're fighting this person next. He just won. He moved into the position to fight you. You're fighting him next." With boxing, it ain't that. You have sanctioning bodies, and they pick and choose who they want to be the next person in line to fight the champion, depending on who gives them the most money or who they like. So they have to get a governing body in boxing in order for people to get the fights that they really want to see in a timely fashion. Not we wait 5-6 years for this fight to happen because they want to make it marinate. They want to build the fight up. No, let us get the fight. We want to see the fight.
The thing about boxing since the fucking 50s the same way, man. And nothing changed. Nothing's changed yet, man. Nope.
Well, let me ask you guys this real quick, and I'm done with the boxing. So there was a report that came out recently where Winky Wright's manager said that he had a signed contract with Floyd Mayweather. They never fought. Do you guys think is that the one blemish in Floyd Mayweather's record? Not fighting Winky Wright?
Not fighting.
He never fought Winky Wright. Winky Wright's manager came out and said that they had a signed contract with Floyd, and Floyd never, decided to go through with the fight. What I'm saying is that a huge gap in Floyd's resume? Not fighting Winky Wright?
Nah, I don't think so.
I mean, I think a lot at that time, some people may say yes because at that time people were saying Floyd wasn't fighting like a slick, African American fighter at the time. He's fighting mostly Latinos and stuff like that at that time. So I mean, it depends on who you ask. Winky Wright could box. You saw what he did to my boy Trinidad. I mean, Winky Wright, a guy that I really wanted Floyd to fight, but unfortunately he passed away, was Vernon Forrest. I thought that would have been a great matchup.
But BBO, question: at what time was this fight supposed to happen between him and Winky Wright? Because Floyd went up to 54 to fight Oscar, then he came back down to fight Hatton, and then he retired.
This was supposed to be like right before he retired with the Hatton fight. They were trying to.
Okay then.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that would make sense if they had a fight in place.
Because that
fight never presented itself. The fans wanted to see it. It wasn't like that was an offer on.
Well, he had a contract.
Nah, but BBO, I feel like if there was a signed fight between Winky Wright and Floyd Mayweather, I feel like them niggas would destroy Floyd with that. Like that would be something that's publicized.
No, I mean,
this is what I'm going off. And
I've never heard that before.
I'm just going off what his manager was saying because the funny thing is Winky Wright said the complete opposite of what his manager said. He's no longer with that manager too, so I don't know how real it is, but he said that he had a contract with Floyd. And I think
I never heard nothing about the only person I ever heard people say they wanted Floyd to fight that he never fought was Paul Williams. I never heard nothing about Winky Wright.
But Paul Williams never came up. This fight actually came up with contract negotiations. Because
I've never heard about Winky Wright. That's what I'm saying. I never heard about Winky Wright.
What I'm saying.
When you brought it up on our show, it was the first time I ever heard that people said that they wanted to see Floyd versus Winky Wright. I've never heard that.
I've heard Floyd versus Paul. Yeah, you're right.
I always heard Paul Williams. I've never heard Winky Wright.
But Paul Williams and Floyd both said that fight never came up. But what I'm saying is I'm gonna find the clip and I'm gonna put it out so y'all can see it. But what I'm saying is I'm just wondering, a fight like that, Winky Wright versus Floyd, that would have been like terrific, man. That would have been huge.
When was this? Was this after the Jermaine Taylor fight?
No, because
that fight, a lot of people thought Winky beat Jermaine Taylor and they called it a draw. So that's what I'm saying.
Whenever he knocked Winky Hatton across the ring, that was supposed to be the next fight. Was him and Winky. So
it's probably after the Jermaine Taylor.
I don't think. I mean, even if Floyd would have made that fight, Floyd would have won against Winky Wright. I don't think Winky Wright would have beat Floyd. I don't even think that fight would have been competitive because Winky Wright. He didn't have no style that you wanted to see. He didn't have a style that you wanted to see.
I like Winky Wright.
Yeah, I would give Floyd the edge because of his speed and athleticism.
I'm just talking about
skill in general. But man, Winky was a motherfucker, and it wasn't hard. It was hard to hit him with punches with that high guard. D3.
I didn't say he didn't have a nice high guard. I said he didn't have a style that the fans wanted to see, that will pay the money to see.
Yeah, he didn't have a style.
He was a person that had a good jab and he had a great high guard defense. That's what he was. He wasn't somebody that you go out there and you like, okay, I can't wait to Winky Wright fight. No, the niggas wasn't lining up to see Winky Wright fight. That's why Winky Wright was saying that nobody wanted to fight me because he wasn't a big draw like that. He wasn't a big draw. Nobody wanted to see him fight.
You know what's so funny, D3? One thing I gotta give you credit for, you do keep it real, bro.
All right, Thomas, what's the next division, man?
Yeah, what's the next division?
Oh shit, that was the AFC. We got to do the whole NFC. So we'll do NFC East.
You already know who I got. Fly, Eagles, fly.
You know who I'm favoring? I'm favoring my boys, but like I tell Knockout, like I tell everybody else. I know how our division is. We rotate division champions, and it hurts me to say this, but I will not be surprised if the Giants win a division because Washington won it, then Dallas won it, and then the Eagles won it. next in line is the Giants. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win the division. We changed division champions like we changed draws.
Did the Barkley sign that 1 year deal?
Who?
Yeah,
Barkley.
he signed it.
Yeah, he's 1 year.
Oh, you talking about
Okay.
Saquon Barkley?
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed. He signed.
Okay, I was just sure because I know he want to sign that franchise tender.
No, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
He said he don't have the money to sit out another year. You got to remember, he's coming off an injury. He sat out for a whole year, 2 years ago. That man just came back last year. He's not trying to sit out again. He's like, man, fuck it. I gotta sign this fucking contract. They ain't trying to give me no long-term contract. Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If they don't give me no shit at the end of the year, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me, I got the Eagles. My quarterback is coming in. He's gonna be looking to ascend and take himself to another level. We brought in DeAndre Swift, Rashad Penny. We got Kenneth Gainwell. He's coming in for another year off of the big playoff performances he had. So our running back room is secure. We got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Wide receiver room is secure. We got Dallas Goedert. Our tight end is secure. I don't even need to go to the offensive line, my nigga. I'm just gonna leave that alone. We move over to the defense. I got Hassan Reddick on one side. I got Josh Swell on the other. Then on in my interior, I got Fletcher Cox
What's left
and
of him?
what'd you say?
What's left of him?
I didn't hear you, BBO.
No, I said what's left of Fletcher Cox.
Well, okay, even if we don't got Fletcher Cox, we got Jordan Davis, motherfucking Jalen Carter. Then we move over to our cornerbacks, Darius Slate and shit, what's his name? James Bradbury. Yeah, so I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I think Bradbury.
Did y'all go to the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah. Y'all niggas ain't making the playoffs.
Hey, you trying to bet something on? You trying to bet something?
Bradbury's so overrated, man.
I'm just saying, y'all on paper, y'all sound legit. Like I was saying earlier, on paper you sound legit, but once they play the game, you could ball that paper up and throw it in the trash. That shit goes out the window.
Whoever said that about Bradbury, I think that's a Giants fan. You sound bitter.
I'm a Seahawks fan, by the way. No, Bradbury's overrated. No, I'm not bitter. I'm just telling like it is.
Hey,
No,
let's do this, man. Let's put 100 push-ups on
it
that.
almost every year. The team that loses in the Super Bowl very seldom makes it to the playoffs the following year. We see it almost every year.
Hey, I want to get on that market. Then I'm gonna let's put 100 push-ups on that, man.
Bet we ain't gonna make the playoffs.
No, that y'all don't win the division.
I bet.
I don't think the Eagles gonna win the division.
That's a bet, BBO.
I'm gonna hold you to that, brother.
I don't think the Eagles gonna win the division.
Get you in shape, BBO.
But what I'll say is this: I got the surprising, man. I think that the red. I mean, what is it called? The Commanders. I think the Commanders gonna win the division, and I really think it's gonna be a real toss-up to like the end of the week because
what's going on, A1?
I think the only thing that's that I'm worried about with them is what's gonna happen with that quarterback. Is he gonna be able to play as good as he wants to play, or is Gary Glennon gonna be able to what have to happen? But I think it's gonna be I definitely think it's gonna be the Reds. I mean, I'm gonna say the Redskins, bro. I keep pushing that.
I don't care. I still call them the Redskins sometimes my damn self. I don't care about that.
Salute to my brother A1. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a fun fact. My dude A1, his parents are cousins, man. I don't know if y'all know that.
Holy shit.
Hey man, you can't leave it alone, BBO. You're a petty ass dude, bro.
Wow.
Salute to my brother A1, aka Elmo, my brother. Hey, but the next division, what's the next division, Tommy?
NFC North.
That's
a tough one. I'm picking the
Lions.
Lions.
Y'all gonna be shocked. I got the Bears. I think they're gonna be way improved this year.
I was telling them about their defense is a lot better.
Yeah, they just picked up Yannick Ngakoue and the two linebackers they picked up, Tremaine Edmonds and
Yep, the guy from
TJ
Buffalo.
Edwards. He just came off the Eagles, bro.
Yeah,
So
I like
Did
the
you
Bears
say?
defense.
Did you say the Bears?
The Bears defense is really
the
good.
Bears.
The Bears. I've been saying it the whole show, so I've been consistent. He just kind of second demotion right there. So
I'm not going. Actually, I'm really. It's really more so because of the offense for me. I think the defense, they added some good pieces, but I really don't know how good they're gonna be.
You talking about the offense that got Justin Fields as the quarterback?
Yes, my nigga.
Name the last great quarterback or good quarterback from Ohio State.
There isn't any. There isn't any.
There isn't any. But man, look.
I like Chris.
Hold on. But how many? No, before this generation, how many great quarterbacks came from Alabama besides Jalen Hurts and Tua?
I never say Alabama produced great quarterbacks.
All the great quarterbacks.
Okay, fine. But look,
well, you gonna
I'm not basing it off your college or whatever. I'm telling you, last year, this man Justin Fields. I mean, the fact that they were 3 and 14. Like they were way worse than their record made it seem. They were way fucking worse.
Coach, right? They still got the same head coach.
Yeah, man. Look, let me finish. They got DJ Moore. They picked up Chase Claypool and DJ Mooney. I think that so they got a real improved skill position group. They picked up Darnell Wright in the draft. What's the name of they picked up another great tackle? What'd you say?
If he don't turn the ball over, the Bears gonna be really competitive.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Let me ask you a quick question, Tommy.
But
let me ask you a quick question. Hey, Tommy, so do dogs bark?
The what?
Do dogs bark?
The dogs.
Do dogs bark? I'm asking.
Yeah.
Do cats purr?
Yeah.
So what in the world make you think a guy who turns the ball over as much as Justin Fields is going to magically stop turning the ball? He's a turnover machine. He was like.
I mean, he got better receivers this year.
Man, he gonna waste them. He can play, but this is not college, man. He turns the ball. I'm not even worried about his play. I'm talking about him turning the ball over. He run too much.
I mean, shit. If you had that offensive line, you'd be running every freaking play too.
No, I wouldn't. I would throw the ball away, like Dan Marino used to. Him running like a madman is stupid. That's why he can get messed up, man. I'm telling y'all. They should have drafted C.J. Stroud. They're gonna regret that they didn't draft C.J. Stroud, man.
C.J. Stroud just came out this year. What's wrong with you? They
saying
already
is,
had drafted Fields. They should
have got rid of Fields and got C.J. Stroud, bro. C.J. Stroud is the real life player out of Ohio State. Out of that group of quarterbacks, C.J. Stroud is gonna show you he's the best. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Fields ain't nothing but another Braxton Miller, man. He's another Braxton Miller, bro. He can't play the position, bro.
You know what? Y'all gonna be mad at me. I want to switch my pick.
Oh shit! You convinced him to change his pick.
I'm picking the Green Bay Packers, man.
Oh my god! Wow.
You did that for effect, bro.
Yeah, from work to work, man. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
But let me ask you something real quick. Is Green Bay gonna fall off a cliff now?
Who?
Green Bay.
I mean, historically, they're supposed to take off with Jordan Love. That's what history tells us.
Yeah. I don't think Green Bay is gonna be good. I like the Lions. The Lions may have the best player on defense in that division.
Hey, you know what?
Hutchinson might be the best player defensively in that division.
Hey, let's go to the next division, Tom. I want to make sure I brush my hair before I go to bed.
NFC South. That's the
tough one. The South already?
Yeah. That's Saints.
Yeah, Saints.
I'm gonna lean with the Saints too.
I'm going with the Falcons, man.
Man, who they got a quarterback?
Ooh.
Riddler?
They got Desmond Ritter, but I like Ritter.
Man, I don't know why they didn't move heaven and earth to get Bryce Young. They should have got Bryce Young.
with Pitts, that would have been a great match, man. They should have moved heavy.
Man, they got some weapons down there, BVO. I like that kid, London.
That new running back, man, Bijan Robinson, man. Watch, he gonna
He's
Mhm.
good.
On top of
He's
Tyler
really good.
Algier.
But
Yeah,
they ain't got no line. They ain't got no line. They
What
got-
you-
Carolina's a
they
dog.
just paid one hell of a. They just paid what's the name of their guard? They just made him the highest paid guard in the league.
But they left tackle is garbage, bro. I mean, that's the whole thing. You got to have a great left tackle. What the
That's
hell?
not true.
Well,
The
I
game
can't
has
say
changed.
that. I don't know.
Interior lineman is more important than the outside tackles now. The
That's
game's
not true,
changed.
man.
It
You
is
gotta
true.
remember,
There's
Nah,
no
but
blind
BVO,
side.
I don't.
All these quarterbacks move. The blind side really is irrelevant now. Like that was the whole point of having like the big left tackle. I think guards is where to go. The pulling
But
guard,
BVO, I think the
interior lineman.
Falcons were the number one rushing team in the league last year. So I think that speaks to how good their line is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but
Yeah.
they were dead last in passing blocking.
Let me see.
They picked up David Amamati from the Saints, man, on defense.
Hold on, not dead last. Let me see. What is it? What were they?
Carolina's a good dark horse because Carolina's defense is solid.
Juno Smith, they got Juno Smith as tight end this year too, man, from New England. So they got some decent, man.
I'm about to
I
go ahead and
mean,
shut it down, fellas. I'm about to shut it down. I got to go ahead and take my wife to work.
All right. Well,
All
last
right.
division,
Hey.
NFC West, you already know. Go Hawks.
Go
Hey,
Seahawks.
quick, hold on, guys. I'm gonna put in the private chat. It's a link to me and BVO. We started a fantasy football league. If y'all interested, click it and you could join.
All right, that's about
All
it.
right, bet. I'll join. I don't think ours is going to fill D3. These guys don't want to join, and they've been talking shit. So
Yeah.
we need like 4 more players. But
Hey,
I
come
don't
join,
think
come
they
join
wanna
me,
do
Marky Diz, man. We got enough people.
Yeah, man, Thomas, we can get 4 more players, man. Shit.
I mean, they don't want to play. I've been hitting them up. They don't. I don't even get
Man,
responses.
come fuck with us, man.
Did T join?
No.
No, man. Come sign to Death Row, man. Sign to Death Row, Tommy.
Yeah, come sign to get them going promotions.
Yeah, just put it in the chat. I'm D.
Yeah, I join. I mean, if Thomas, if we're not gonna do
Hold
ours,
on.
Yeah, I'll join it.
And I got my
Yeah, I
team-
wanna D free.
yo,
No, I was just gonna say D free. Next week I want to have we could have a live draft show.
that's a bet. That's a bet.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming to do with mine. So maybe I'll tell the guys if you don't have enough, like I'll join D3 join. I'll tell the guys that join mine. Well, not mine. It was supposed to be TWT to join this one.
Tommy, just join ours, man. Forget it.
I man, I'll put it in the private
I
chat.
told you yes.
Yeah, I got
Radio?
It.
Hey,
Come on,
hey,
radio.
my team,
Damn.
hey, and my team is the Mandingo Warriors. We're gonna win it all. I want y'all to know that.
Destroyers of worlds coming for it all, man. We're coming for glory, for victory,
All right, man.
for,
See you tomorrow,
for
D3.
everything.
Don't forget
All right,
about
guys.
Let that brother get out of here. Peace.
Peace.
All right.
All right. Be safe. Thanks, D.
All right. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all smash the like button on your way out. If you catch this on the replay, smash the like button. Subscribe to my brothers, BVO, Thomas from the Bronx. Casey boy, he ain't got no channel. And my man Marky Dan. I appreciate y'all. Till next time, it's your boy, Be Free. Peace.